keyframing is going to work. Might want to start it again. Unless it looks okay. Looks alright.
Yeah.
If it fails, you let me know. Right, see? Yeah. There, it's failing. It might be too high a bit rate. Let's find out. Come on. You can do it, old machine. Thank you for tuning in here. Hockey Live 360. You're about to get underway to the challenge match. Doug Howard versus Jacob Munoz. Right now we are warming up with Marcos Quintanilla and Doug Howard. That looks okay.
Yeah. Good stuff. And the switch between cameras and commercial, if they go on
Here.
Right, yeah, there's a on that for commercial.
And that's the commercial.
Okay.
That didn't, some reason that named
Right,
itself.
yeah.
That's weird. Let's fix that. Scene 2.
Scene 322.
322. And this is the commercial. Name. I don't know why that did that. But it's free software, so KO commercial.
KO motion.
I don't know what the KO commercial is. But. Okay. Yeah, so we'll see all that about 10 seconds later.
Right. Yeah,
But
so
here
so
you can
commentate here.
respond. Yeah, this is live.
Right. Yeah.
That's
right.
if
this
you
is
see people saying stuff like Paul's. Hi, Paul DeLeon. Vince is here. He says hi.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Mike Cummings. Hi, Roman Goropov. I think that's how you say it.
Gorokov, yeah.
We'll be underway here shortly, and then like 10 seconds later, like, hi.
All right,
It's like
right.
Doug last night. Hi. Okay, we'll get us started here shortly, and if you want to keep the game count and the set count.
Yeah, game is not score.
Yeah, because the score will be in the hand.
Right. Excellent. Crash course. Crash course.
And we're underway. Starting the timer. Maybe. All right, 2-0. Welcome Daniel Hines to the feed. Welcome Mike Cummings. Welcome Robin. Welcome Paul. This is Air Hockey Live 360. We got Doug Howard versus Jacob Munoz. Hey Goofy, thanks for tuning in. Goofy won the weekly last night against my wife Georgia. Ooh, nice forehand by Jacob. Ooh, and a response by Doug. It's 5-3, Jacob. Oh, that's way over, yeah. Good call by the ref. I want to probably change that sign. They're no longer in the weekly. But we can at least put up the game count. Here's Vince. It's game point 3, Jacob.
Game point 3.
Yeah, Jacob's played a very aggressive game.
Coming out fast. Yeah, young fella, that's what he needs to do.
Shut that door.
Good cross. Douglas.
That's everybody that's tuned in. Tony just tuned in. He won last night. Goofy against Georgia, by the way.
Oh, nice. Good job. Oh, that's not good. 5-6.
5-6.
You don't want to get a 6-6 situation.
You don't want a 5-6 situation.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. First game to Jacob.
7-5, game 1. Yeah, Jacob. See how Doug responds.
Yeah, there's no lag now that I cleared all the cache out and rebuilt the scenes. So, technical side, it's working. This software is free though.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's what the streamers use for video games. We're using Streamlabs, but it's pretty robust. You can build scenes and stuff in split view. It's got a lot of options.
Yeah.
And then the backup system is one we can use remotely, which is an iPad using Switcher Studio. Boot up to 9 cameras with that one though.
Wow.
So if we're doing a big event, we could literally get 9 tables.
Wow.
Zoom in on those tables and just talk all day. So. Of course, we need 9 phones. Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Alex Ortiz, Brian Troy has joined us, and Brandon DeMauro. Hey guys.
Isn't Alex Ortiz at work right now?
Alex, Specs is called to say bring your alcohol.
Watching air hockey while at work?
Oh. Calling him out. One thing you can also do with this is you can do the, if there's a timeout call, just hit the reset shot clock and it does the 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of nice. But otherwise, we just kind of keep the timer up so we know what's going on.
Looks like Doug is taking his full 2 minutes trying to regroup, I guess. He probably didn't expect Jacob to come out like that.
No, I did not expect. And Jacob's playing very much like Colin.
Yeah.
You see the style?
Yeah.
He's adopted the same transition technique.
That's definitely one technique you
It's a good technique.
Yeah, you want to try to
Good emulation.
duplicate. Yeah, for sure.
Well, first game goes to Jacob.
This is set 1, game 2.
Oh.
Live from Houston, Texas. Beautiful, wonderful, muggy jungle, Houston,
That's right.
Texas.
What is this game for? What's the rank or rate? Who's higher? Doug's higher?
Doug is ranked 12
This is number 12.
in the world, yeah, and I forget his Texas rank.
I'm just gonna
Oh, there goes Doug trying to transition. He missed his shot, scoring himself. Good weak wall under from Doug. It's 1-1. Oh, I like the setup. Very
You
nice.
see, it's the same.
Slow, methodical. Yeah. Yes.
Ooh, cross straight. Jacob was super weak on the cross straight, from
Well,
what I remember.
that is Doug's best shot.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting showing because if Doug figures that out, all he has to do is play the setup game.
Right.
But
Doug needs to slow down. He's kind of.
yeah, cannot play fast against Jacob.
All right.
Slow setups, hard hits. That'd be perfect. That's just like that. Doug's playing strong. He's not giving up. Nice.
Right. Yeah. Good shot selection. You saw 3 straights in a row.
Mhm.
2 and under. Weak ball under.
It looked like it was an over though, but
Did
it
it-
just
did it
went.
go over?
Yeah, I mean, just it didn't go over his mallet, but the shot where it ended up in the goal, like that one.
Yeah, there it is.
That's a high over if you pull back hard enough.
Right.
In my opinion, it's still an under technically, right?
Right.
I guess I think of really hard unders, kind of like your under, where you come with that your left wall under that's like over further under. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that's not good. It's a 5-2.
5-2.
Doug? Yeah.
let's take another look at stance here. Nice. 5-3.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Oh, nice.
That cross.
It was beautiful too.
Yeah.
It just pushed it like this, even.
Yeah. Turned
Makes-
his arm there.
Yeah.
It's tricky. It's very difficult. If you're reading the wrist or the arm or the body language, it'll get you right out of the way.
Do not watch the mallet.
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's another shot back.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, 7-5.
Yeah. Doug opted for the weak wall cross
Nice.
game. That go worked out well.
Oh,
1 game apiece.
oh. We have Paul De Leon says, good streaming, thanks. Thanks, Paul. We fixed the problems that have been going on. Hey, Charles. Charles is our other commentator during the weeklies now.
Oh, sweet.
So
Between
he-
challenge
big
matches,
sports
how long
game.
do they have?
Between sets is
Sets,
15 minutes.
No, I'm sorry, in between games.
2 minutes.
That hasn't changed?
Is it 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Did it change? I don't know.
It
I
didn't
thought
change, we just talked about it changing, but I never saw anything.
I think it officially changed to
10?
10, but
Okay, but what is it
if
in
you
between?
guys want to play
Just in between games.
2 minutes.
2 minutes in between
yeah,
games.
that's
Cool,
it.
thanks guys.
There's 1 minute in tournaments, right?
Right.
Big tournaments.
Right.
Yeah, Doug's taking all the time he can. He knows if he can.
Oh, yeah. Doug
Keep-
just turned
keep
49.
Jacob waiting. Did he really? He's
Yeah.
49?
He turned 49, yeah.
He looks younger than me. Dang. I thought he was in his 30s.
He's a teenager still, isn't he?
I
20?
don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Well, at 49.
Depends on which Facebook profile you look at. He's got 5 of them.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. I don't. He's definitely a young fella.
Yeah. And I like, he plays guitar, and you can see that in his approach to the mallet. It's the same approach that I have. It's almost how you hold a plectrum, a pick.
Right.
And it gives you an interesting sense of feel against how the puck comes across when
Yeah,
you're
it's a
doing
touch.
transition.
It's a touch, yeah.
Which is a different, yeah,
Right.
definitely. But in the way in which when you grab for that heavy, what do you call it, the hammer shot, 90
Right,
degree,
right.
you can feel the difference and actually play soft transition, which is interesting. I think he's going to be one of the heavy contenders this next time around if he sticks with what he's doing.
Right. Yeah.
However, he goes back to that old game. We'll see. But he might do that against Doug just as a choice. We'll see.
Yeah, consistency is the name of the game for sure, man. play it consistently.
Well, I've been trying to practice with Ramiro. Speaking of consistency,
Yeah.
but Ramiro, get your car fixed.
Yeah, I heard he hasn't touched a mallet in like a month or two.
Allison De Michelle, 1 minute between games.
With options of extended 2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is it an option so you can do a 2 minute once per set? Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
That sounds right, Allison.
Yeah.
Chicagoans would know. They keep up with those rules.
Yeah. Home of the machine.
Mhm.
1 minute breaks.
That's
What is-
right.
What is that? 2-2. Beautiful cross from Doug. Let's see what the. I think Jacob did try to do the same thing again. Speaker's weak ball here.
Yeah, it's interesting how the players are getting more into that forehand now. I think Fletcher butchered a whole bunch of people that didn't realize how effective it was this last World.
Oh yeah, Fletcher's got a killer
Yeah,
forehand cut. Yeah.
he's kind of like way up the line.
Yeah,
He's waiting
it's-
for you to be like just stuck, and he's like, nope.
Yeah, it's a really weird release. Very, very awkward to try to defend.
Well, he's almost like winging it like
You're
this.
right. Yeah.
Oh! Caught Doug frozen out.
Yeah.
It's 3-2. This is going to be a good match.
Yeah, it is. Oh, good snag.
Yeah.
Smart.
Ooh, got him frozen again.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful
there's that
cross. See, the thin cross, from my opinion, to the thin cross is like we're kind of in the middle area, almost just to the left of the line, and a cross works really, really well against Jacob. And I've told him that. I'm like, man, you got to come forward on that. You can't. Yeah, and Doug sees it now. He's abusing it.
Yeah.
But can't count Jacob out. See, that's that same Colin technique, hitting from here to there, grabbing it, seeing where you are, and then popping it on you. Cross straight again. Doug knows it's there. He's gonna abuse it. Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, setting him up for it too.
Off goal.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that was
Pretty.
unexpected. Early release.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
5-5. That's Jacob getting frustrated, going, "No, here, take it back." Was that a timeout? Looked like a timeout.
Oh.
Oh.
Off speed cross.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a timeout? I just heard a timeout. Yeah.
Another one?
Yeah.
All right.
And Jacob took one.
I missed the timer on that. Sorry, everybody. Paul, sorry couldn't make it this trip, but we'll see about making the next one in November.
Yeah,
That's
that
right.
would- That would be Texas State.
Ooh, double
Double
bang!
bank. Either way. Just like he drew it up.
Mhm. Here comes
Cross.
cross. Oh, on the
Oh.
under.
I thought it
That was pretty. I thought so too. But Doug is so brutal with his straights. If he thinks he's got some sort of straight on you, he'll abuse you with it,
Yeah.
which is great. I think that has to do with how he practices a lot with the goal
Oh
blocker.
yeah. He sits at home and shoots
Forces him to
thousands of shots. Man.
yeah. Oh, I just saw that.
Mhm.
10 seconds later on that double bank. Oh wow! And that last shot that he was trying to block. You see how far over he was?
And he delayed it just a hair.
No, I mean the
The
defense.
defense?
He ended up over here.
Really? Wow.
That means he I don't know what he thought. He was nowhere near the goal.
Yeah.
That's interesting. A lot of the younger players with like young defense, how much they over exaggerate the move.
Right.
But maybe in their thought process they're trying to trap. I don't know.
Yeah.
At this point we're almost the old guard. So we're the middle guard that is trying to keep up with what's coming at us. But I think that's the biggest fallacy in the younger players is they don't believe enough in defense yet. And when they do, that's when you're going to see these big jumps by this type of player.
Right.
He still kind of schluffs it off like all out offense you. It's like maybe.
Yeah, it's a gamble. It is a gamble.
There have been plenty of football teams that have done it that way, but Kansas City can't win every game.
Oh, Phil's here.
Oh, that's good.
Just saw Phil on the camera.
Sorry about the whiteboard, everybody tuning in. September 27th weekly was last night. That was Goofy's win against Georgia. And second, third place was, I think, Phil. The fourth place was Danny Allred.
Okay.
Do you know Danny? He's from, like, the Greens days.
No, I
91
don't know.
on.
No.
Used to play at Exilrama and Greens.
The only Danny I know is Hines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Danny used to school Danny Hines, according to him. Until
Wow.
Danny became Danny Hines, of course.
Wow.
And everybody.
All right, game 4. Doug's up 2-1. Set 1.
I'm interested to see what's going to go on with Texas State. Did I get the game count right?
Yeah, it
It
is
is.
2-1.
2-1, okay. Right wall under?
Right, well,
Yeah.
under from Doug, yeah.
You got to keep the puck moving on Doug. You can't do that stationary stuff. Yeah, there
That's
you go.
Good transition.
Oh, beautiful forehand, yeah.
Yeah. I definitely like Jacob's setup. He's definitely a lot more thought process involved now. You can see that his game is adapted. 'Cause he used to be a run and gun type player.
Yeah, transition low top player.
Yeah.
He's believing in that high top now, which is. If Doug were to believe in a high top, could you imagine what he would do?
I've tried to convince him, and he.
I mean, even just to switch out,
Right.
timing wise,
Yeah.
he'd be amazing. But
Yeah.
I give him props for believing in it.
Yeah, he's.
I think the problem with the low top, in my opinion, which could be totally wrong, is that you can read the hand, whereas the nub covers. There's a lot more deception, I think, with the high top.
Right.
The low top, you almost see the whole angle, whereas on the high top, you can pull from underneath, and you're seeing this thing move. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Who was the last low top that won a major?
Davis.
Davis, probably.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. Maybe a Texas State somebody or another.
Ooh, good cut.
4-3.
And that opened up because he hit him on 2 right wall unders to score before that.
Huh?
So.
Ooh.
That's 2 transitions this game.
Same spot.
That's definitely a winning recipe for sure.
Yeah.
You can get 2 transition scores. Tough to come back.
Yeah, because if you can stay up 2 points,
And
it's
see
your
Doug-
game to win.
Right, yeah.
Oh, Doug, see,
It's
Doug
good-
knows
good
that
setup.
cross straight is
Yeah,
open.
Set him up with that off goal first.
He's confident.
Oh.
Beautiful. That was a
That was
calling
fast,
under.
Yeah, it was. That was fast. It was almost like he punched it too.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like he's got a really interesting release.
Yeah.
I like Jacob's release.
Well, he has so many years of that low top and just hammering with a low top.
Right.
So he has
Oh.
those back shots that most of these heavier players don't have.
It went for 2 right wall overs there, or left wall overs rather. Off speed left wall overs.
Oh, see,
Doug
cross straight.
with the early cross.
Yeah. That's what was eating me when I was playing Colin, that early cross. I'm sure you watched. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I can't stop it." In my head, out loud, I was just like, "All right, well, let's keep trying."
This is a huge game here. This is is it 6-6? It is, yeah.
Jeez.
6-6. This is huge. To go 2-2 or 3-1 is a big swing.
I don't know, experience.
Oh, there it is.
Right all over.
Right all over, yeah.
Wow.
2-2.
That keeps a interesting match.
We've got an interesting first set here.
So those of you just tuning in, we're not keeping score. We're letting the ref keep score, and we're just keeping game count and set count. So we're in the first set still, and it's 2-2.
Hey guys.
Hi, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Hey Vince, how
How
are you?
are you?
Good.
Over here. How you doing?
I'm good,
Good
yeah.
to see you. Yeah.
Grab my water.
I'll go get it.
Good.
Oh, that's a standard.
I drink a lot of water. I'm gonna go fix that sign if they'll let me. I'm gonna break another 30 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. right, game 5 underway here. 2 games apiece. Set 1. Doug on the left, Jacob Munoz on the right.
Don Bearden, the Yellow Clap 321. Signing in. Hi, Don.
Off to the cross. Quick release under. Oh, with the lucky flub.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ooh, Austin Fernandez chiming in early saying that Jacob's got it. Interesting.
Yeah, well, these first 2 points is, you know. Oh, yeah, he's kind of playing out and risky now. Jacob's confidence seems to have gone up a little. Yeah, that's the problem. Is if you get too high with the highs or low with the lows, if you feel like you're on a
You gotta respect the other player.
right, yeah, you have to stay level because if not,
abuse that symptom.
yeah. Oh, beautiful
Ooh.
cut.
He didn't move at all.
He did not move. That was just a really good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you cannot get ahead of yourself. It's dangerous.
Oh, that was a beautiful recovery from Doug.
He's
he's
pitched it
blocking
out.
the cross trade. That's good. Somewhat adjusting. But his left ball's not as fast. Or maybe he was doing that as medium speed. Ooh. I don't know if these players think that way. The younger players, they think medium to fast.
Yeah, Jacob's already preemptively moving for that cross.
Yeah.
See, Doug
saw it.
yeah, finally he saw it. I'm like, well, he's done like 3 times now.
Oh, left all over.
Is that 4-2?
Doug's got to adjust that over, otherwise Jacob's going to keep using it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
left
nice.
ball under. Come on, give us another double bank. That's what I want to see.
A triple.
Yeah.
Get as many banks as you can.
Ooh. Doug's like a midfield player, in my opinion.
Oh.
He's heavy high left, and then he does have some stuff in the back, but not as much as like a Colin or a. I don't know. It's effective. It's master level playing all around.
Oh, that was close. Overkill. Ooh, right well over.
He'll show you over.
That's an over.
I'd love to see these guys' thought process, but just kind of,
Okay, look at Doug's trying to set up this cross, and Jacob keeps cheating left. See? There it
Yeah.
is again.
When Doug sees it, watch. Ooh, send you up.
Oh.
Whoa. Anybody else tuning in? Mike Shoppy. Oh, I missed him. Hi, Mike.
What's going on, Mike? Oh, left all over. Tricky.
Oh, that was close. Oh, it was good. Good for Doug. That was nice.
Calling over.
He called it, or no?
Marcus called the over, yeah.
Marcus did call it.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Doug was just being nice, like, oh, I know it was over. Oh, beautiful. Right, well,
Either
under
way.
off speed.
This is the point of the set, if you ask me. Whoever gets this point is probably going to win set 1. This is for game 5.
He'll at least be one game away from first game.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
timeout
Good
call.
timeout. Excellent
Smart.
timeout. It's a huge point.
Eventually, I want to put like this where the ref is. We'll put buttons where the ref are, where the only do is hit for the point.
Right.
It's just the response time isn't fast enough for the ref to. The game is too quick. No other game scores this quickly. Ping pong maybe, but even then they have
Okay.
time for serve and set. Oh,
That was a perfect example of Jacob was.
Oh!
Jacob absolutely dictated that entire possession until he sped up his game and he tried to transition a quick 1-2 and then he lost possession and Doug responded.
Well, Doug's a seasoned player and he looks for that opening. Plus, he's got all that foosball training where he looks for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's really good at foosball.
Yeah.
I've seen him play. It's incredible how fast he is. Well, I predicted the winner of that game to win the set. So let's see if Doug can make my prediction come true.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, this will be good. Jacob's probably going to respond big. Who doesn't want a game 7?
I think Jacob plays better when he's down. I think. Although he may get a little too fast aggressive, like transition.
Yeah, that's.
Well, like what you said.
Well, he needs to. Yeah, he needs to recognize that. So sometimes it works, but sometimes
Depends
it
on the
doesn't.
player playing for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Doug, if you don't force him to make the mistake, he's a lot like Brian Croco. He'll punish you for it.
Right.
Or a lot of the players, even Danny. Even if you don't make a mistake on Danny, he'll turn that transition into a point his way and say sorry.
Well, yeah. Apologize. Hey, sorry about that.
Hands up.
I don't want to score like that on you,
But
I
I
did. Doug's opting for 2 crosses off the gate.
Oh.
Good stop.
Just he put his glasses up and shut it down. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Forehand under. Doug may be relying too heavily on that cross. Okay, well, yeah,
Well,
there you
okay.
go. Go with the complimenter.
Smart. Because he's blocking the cross now. Yeah. Set him up. Maybe another under? Yeah. He went over.
Went over, yeah.
Good combo. Just
2
didn't work out
overs.
his way.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty.
Fast. Quick little pot shot.
It's interesting when I got to play Colin, most of his offense now is back here. Back
Really?
left in the hip.
Huh.
Maybe that's all he needed against me. But from what I've seen lately, it's a very Lazaro approach. It's like a short guy game where everything else that he's going out for, he's snagging. Not trying to, I mean, occasional transition from out there, but a lot of the heavy is there, and which changes the angle of defense for the other player. And if you don't recognize it, you get abused by it. It's a different angle.
Yeah, huge mistake there. Hand serve.
Hand serve, don't do that.
Yeah, that's. I forget who said it. I think it was Will Upchurch. He said, only do hand serves if you're willing to lose that possession.
That's right. That's right, because it's less accurate.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a risk.
Uh,
Oof.
ooh.
Beautiful cut. Right from center.
Oh, pot shot. That was beautiful.
2-5. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah, well, in one case, I think he's found that there's a pot shot that works against Doug when he's off center. So if he can keep him off center like that and interrupt, he might have a good chance at winning this game. But according to you, that doesn't mean he'll win the set. The last person won the set. It's close.
Well, the person who wins game 6 usually comes back to win the set. So
Usually. Let's get another angle. I mean, I like talking about Jacob just because I feel like he's the underdog in this case because Doug is the seasoned vet.
yeah, Doug is. Well, he didn't finish master.
He didn't.
He got 12th in the 9-12 in Colorado.
Well, 12 is not master. That's right.
I don't
That's
know
just pro.
I don't know
Pro
what
level.
his USAA rank is.
Oh,
There's
the cross
the cross.
straight just said hello.
Ooh. Cross. 0.4, is it?
I think so.
Oh.
Oh, Doug almost lost it.
Yeah. Oh.
See, he's doing the
that's
transition
the Jacob.
game.
Yeah, that's the Jacob of old there.
Yeah, because he wants it.
Yeah.
But if he's up, I think that's a calculated risk.
Right.
Personally.
Give him something else.
Yeah.
A different look.
For me, if it's like a Jacob Wiseman or a Goran Midic transition,
Oh.
that's not a good idea. But that sucks because in that game you just
There it
interrupt.
is. Going 7, folks.
Ooh. If they're gonna take a minute, I'm gonna go change that whiteboard to say something proper. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Say hi to everybody.
Alex Brown joining. What's going on, Alex? For those who just joined, Doug Howard versus Jacob Munoz here in Houston, Texas, Robin Hood. It is set 1, 3 games to 3. Game 7 coming up next. Watch it, low, Paul. Alright, game 7. Let's see who's learned more about who in these last 6 games.
Oh. Oh.
Doug's face.
See that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's risky.
That's that stuff that Colin beats us up with, though. It's the same transition.
Right.
Effective.
Good defense on Doug.
Yeah. Oh.
One and done.
0-0. Oh, good snag. I have a bias. Both these guys are great air hockey players. I'd love to see Jacob win, but I think experience, like you said, is probably going to win out.
Yeah, well, we'll see. It's a beautiful right wall over from far back left of center.
Oh, I can prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Frustrate.
Yeah.
If Jacob can keep that lead, it's his. Oh, but if you do something like that, you get punished for it.
Good over reliable. That cross.
Well, effective when set up right. And Doug's one of the best at it, so.
There it is again.
There it is.
He just shot, what, 2 or 3 of them?
Mm-hmm. He's challenging Jacob to stay forward.
There it is
And
again.
if Jacob's not staying forward, he's moving out of the way for it, coming backwards. The
Oh,
worst thing you can do. 3-3. The score matches the game count.
Oof. Good defense. Finished it out.
Ooh. Oh, wow. They both want it. They both know it's coming. They both know it's going to be a marathon today.
Mm-hmm.
A nice snag.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, you guys in San Antonio, you guys have that snag down. I'm envious.
Yeah, I try to not let them shoot more than one shot against me.
No.
So they kind of don't like that. So they kind of try to snag to return the favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, beautiful
wow.
over.
And that whole technique is very Colin.
Oof.
Except that's not. Abused by the cross. You can't move backwards on a straight, and that's exactly the big
Right.
no-no that Jacob's doing. That one fault may lose him the match.
Right. It's a make or break habit for sure.
Yeah. I was having this conversation with Chris Gibson last night, and we talked about. I said, "Look, I'm going to show you why your defense is bad." And I did nothing but the noob cut on him, and the noob cut's killing him. And I'm like, "You're a level 5 player that's getting beat by the noob cut because you're watching my mallet, and you're moving back on straights. You can't do that. If you know the other player and you practice with them, fine. You can grab all day like that. But playing like somebody from out of town, you can't move back on a straight.
Right.
You got to cut down the angle, and if they get by you, great. If they don't,
Timeout called by Doug.
is that set point 5?
7.5, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how resilient Jacob is. Has to go on a 2-0 run.
My
Well, yeah, he started the game that way.
my timer stopped. It's only been 6 minutes. That can't be right. No, the first match did not last 6 minutes. Everybody, I'm sorry. The timer got broken somehow.
Either way, set point either way.
Oh, jeez. Shut up. All right. Whose is it? Whose is it? Oh, it's gonna come down to that
no.
cross straight. Oh,
Time
time
called.
called. finally made it.
I thought
Oh,
it was
it sounded
too.
like it. It's either going to be that really quick right wall under, in my opinion, or cross trade. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Cross
There
trade.
it is. Yeah.
So Doug takes the first one, abusing the cross trade.
Yeah. Definitely the cross saved the day for Doug there. 6-6, game 7. Can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah. The whole match has been 7-5, 7-6. Yeah, nobody's really dominated.
No, yeah, you're right.
These are really well matched up duo. Well, they're gonna take their 15 minutes probably, right?
Yeah, more than likely.
Well, we're gonna go to a word from our sponsor. Thank you for tuning in here, Hockey Live 360. Thank you to our sponsors, www.i45bingo.com. You can find them at Bingo Night on the weekends off I-45 North. Also, other sponsors, where'sthegig.com. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Wowzers!
Welcome back to Air Hockey Live 360. Coming back to the match. We have the first match going to Doug Howard. Only by 1 point. But Vince was right.
Man,
Game 5 winner.
I should have brought more deodorant. Not kidding, hell. Oh, sorry. Mom.
You are live, yeah.
Oh, great. Hey.
Welcome, everybody. That's
Welcome,
Marcus
everybody.
with the PG-13 attitude.
I'm the rated R superstar.
Rated R superstar.
Sorry about that.
I don't know.
All right. That was a hell of a match.
Set.
It's a hell of a set. Hell of a set. Okay.
Timer working.
Starts off with the off goal.
48, forget it.
A little dribble.
You saw how to change angles and do the scoring, so I'll leave it to you.
Okay. All right, cool.
Beautiful under. Are we keeping score?
Yeah, yeah. Well, Phil, no, we're keeping game set.
Oh, we're not.
So,
we're not doing the
we're
score
not
up
doing
here.
the score now.
Okay.
No, we're letting the ref handle the score.
Okay.
I'll tell Phil to keep his hands high.
2-1. Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty over. That's not good if Jacob establishes that. Oh, man. Oh, he's staying put for the cross. Ooh, but he hit him with the cut.
Okay, yeah.
With the same drift up the gut.
Yeah, same drift he likes to do with the cross. No, that was a cross attempt.
It's interesting. Oh, he went under. Looks like he's starting to... Ooh. Oh, that comes
It's
quick.
fast.
Ooh, that's a beautiful cut.
Cross cut.
Yep.
Oh, Doug's
That's
got
that,
two
that's
of those.
that's two of those flubs.
Yeah.
That's good defense. Ooh, nice delay for that kid.
Nice touch.
Oh, missed the push. Oh,
Double, bang.
double.
That's the third one this match that he's.
I don't want to call it planned, but I mean it's hard to deny it. Oh, a sweet little off-speed touch. How do you like that?
I like that very much. That was
That's high level.
He's
That's
definitely been watching Brian Acrocco a lot because that's definitely an Acrocco type setup.
So we're counting games, so that's one game
Oh yeah.
for Jacob Munoz. What'd you do? You put minus one?
Oh, I didn't put minus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it again. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. All right. For those of y'all who don't know, my name is Marcos Quintanilla. I have a challenge match later today. To the left of me, I have got the number 2 player in the world, Vincent Salceda. We are commentating one of our own from San Antonio, Doug Howard, putting his current number 12 ranking up against the former number 12 player in the world, Jacob Munoz. A little bit of a age difference here, so you got to wonder if experience is going to be the edge between this very tightly contested match. So we will see what happens in game 2. Jacob starts off with possession. Oh, he's staying put. Oh, good defense for Doug.
Excellent defense.
Oh, God. I've seen that left wall a bunch of times. It's 1-0. I haven't... Ooh, gosh. Pretty over.
Beautiful.
1-1.
Yeah, right all over. That's difficult.
Oh, Doug had the cross. Doug got the cross.
Difficult over out of that drift. That reverse diamond drift.
Oh, so he moved that D. That's good. Ooh.
Cut.
2-1, Jacob. Oh, that's a pretty cross.
There's that cross. Nice quick setup, quick drift.
2-2.
Back of the mallet release. Super
I mean, for those of y'all who don't know, that's Doug's weapon of choice.
That's his jam.
Doug's gonna... Oh.
Left wall over.
Pretty low. Yep, that was Colin-esque.
Yeah, very off speed.
Oh, there's that cross. We're going to see that a lot. Jacob's tried that a couple times. I saw it while he was reffing. Ooh, pretty.
Left
He
wall
tries
over.
a right of... what is it? I'm sorry. A left of center right wall. He's missed it each time he shot it. I don't think he quite realizes that I try shooting that on Doug quite a bit at home, and that's just not a very successful shot. He plays a lower defense that seems to always be there. Ooh. Oh,
Cut.
nice little cut.
That 4-4.
Yeah. There's the cross.
Mm.
See, there it was again.
Oh,
If Jacob adds a little bit of a pump delay on that, point
Jake-
4.
it's calling the
Timeout call.
timeout. Yeah. Okay.
If he adds a little pump delay on that under, he might be able to squeeze that in. But right now, Doug's got the timing, and he's blocking that pretty well.
In this situation, defensively, Jacob needs to just commit to stopping that cross because that's the only thing that is scoring consistently. Does Jacob have the know-how or experience to tell himself to do that? I don't know. We're going to find out. Doug definitely keeps scoring that cross, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's good under.
That is a good under. Been real successful with that. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a cross. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy. Oh, that was cheeky. That was cheeky. Nice off goal. Nice off goal. Oh, I don't know if I would have recommended that.
There it is.
Oh, well, what do I know? That was a good setup into that
That
cross.
was a good setup, yeah. A couple of off goals.
I think this is where we start seeing experience pay off.
I'm pretty sure that was 4 or 5 crosses scored by Doug for that win. That's a lot of crosses.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing experience on pivotal points, 6-6s. Doug on that one took his time, hit an off goal, then hit an off speed over, and then finished him off with the cross.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was good. That was good strategy. It was very good strategy, and he eked it out.
Yeah.
I think Doug has eked out more of the 6-6s so far,
Yeah.
and well, it looks like that's going to be a big deal. It's 1-1 now, I believe. Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah. Game 3.
I mean, we were talking about it driving up here. We didn't know how much Jacob had improved or what he was going to look like.
He looks good.
Kid looks good. He's hitting good shots. He's
Yeah.
got no fear. He's got nothing to lose.
Hey, he looks relaxed.
He looks real relaxed. He doesn't look like he's playing tight. I did hear him though when on the table. I heard him when he made mistakes. He definitely made it kind of known, like, oh, I
Give
did
us
that wrong. Like
give
he
us
wish
some
he
man-
could
man
have it
grunts,
back.
yeah.
Yeah,
Super.
yeah. A little whispering underneath. But Doug's serious. You can tell. You can tell he's taking him serious now. I mean, it's not like he wasn't taking him serious, but he just didn't know how to take him.
Right.
He's got himself a good match.
All right. Game 3. Set 2.
Oof.
Good
Ooh,
set.
jeez Louise.
Good.
Man, knocked his zipper down.
Everything about that was good.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice volley. Oh, that's some of that inexperience that we're talking about. He's still doing some hand serving. And,
Oh, that's
my
not good.
goodness. You see, and that started off with that hand serve.
Range of pores.
Oh, hey-oh. That's high level. Oof. Boy, that cross. And then that flub.
Just unlucky. It was a quick shot again by Jacob. Right out of a serve.
You're right. Jacob has not figured out Doug's cross, and that is going to be a problem.
It is a problem.
yeah.
Right now, it's a problem.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Oh,
hey,
Doug. Quick 1-2.
It's interesting to see how he uses that forehand almost as like just to keep it in play. It's not even a shot. It just, oh, man.
Yeah. Cross.
I don't know if we're starting to see a little bit of frustration in there. Like, And I've been against that cross. Like, I can't stop that cross. How do you stop the cross?
Yeah, it's hard to after getting those unfavorable. What did he get? 3 scored on himself. That
And he had
and then the hand serve.
he had a flub.
Right. Yeah, that was just definitely not a good game for Jacob. I mean, he had some that initial start where he set it up, nice drift, nice setup for that power straight. It was looking good initially,
Huh?
but it's easy how quick you can lose control of a game.
Doug's a veteran.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you never count him out of a game. He's really strong player. I mean, we saw that, like, that 6-6. Set him up. Knocked it down.
It just goes to show how important, no matter what part of a set or game or match or wherever you're at in your particular match, how every possession really does matter. Because one bad possession can just snowball, and that's pretty much what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
That was a perfect example of an ill-advised hand serve that
Right, just
turned into a -3 for him.
Gave Doug momentum.
Yeah, +3 for Doug. And then that cross is juicy.
Yeah.
He's hitting that cross really well.
Yeah.
So if Jacob doesn't figure out an answer for that,
Oh, is that 2-1, right, Doug?
2-1 Doug. Jacob doesn't figure out an answer, then well,
Yeah, it'll be a
that's
quick. It'll be a quick.
it could be quick.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, oh,
Nice,
look at
nice.
that little tippity tap. Nice delay. Ooh, good off goal. Okay, good. That was
Well done.
smart. That was a smart setup.
Right, well under early release.
Mhm.
Nice and quick.
Oof, jeez.
Bank is open today in Houston.
Ooh, he moved for that cross again. He keeps moving. I mean, he's inching. Oh, okay. Doug saying it.
It hit him.
It tapped him on the way out.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
It's 2-2. The set count is 1-0. Doug. The game count is 2-1. Doug.
Ooh, wow. That was fast.
This is game 4, set 2.
Oof.
Doug needs to slow that down. Set up his shots.
Yeah, he's a lot better when he sets it up, but oh my goodness.
There it is.
There's that cross. We're gonna say that a lot. Oh, hey, nice little cut. Big wind up. Made it look like a right wall. Hit the cut. Woo!
4-4.
Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, can
that's-
Doug get it out?
That's in.
Oh, no, he can't.
Broke the plane.
4-point. Ooh, nice cut. Let's see if he goes. Okay, he went 3 cut off goals.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does now with the.
It's gonna be a cross.
Yeah. Yeah, there it was. Nice. Oh boy.
That's good. He stopped 2 or 3 crosses now.
Ooh. There we go.
Nice. Very nice. 2 games apiece.
The key was stopping those crosses.
Yeah.
It
Gave
really
him-
was.
Gave him more opportunities, and
That's exactly right.
look at the result.
That's exactly right. Man, oh man. Phil the Salty Dog Arnold reffing our match today. With his hat that he purchased as a small young boy on the farms.
Same
Back-
place he got his mallet.
Back in 1867.
I'll go back here.
That's good, man.
Anybody commenting? Lots of comments.
Oh yeah.
Billy Stubbs joined. Oh, we were just talking about him.
Oh yeah, Billy did. Hey, what's going on, Billy?
He plays air hockey sometimes.
We were just saying that the Jacob's keys to victory, if he's going to be able to have a chance, he's got to figure out how to stop
Cross trade.
Yeah.
that cross straight.
Cross is the.
And
He came up to me in between games just a moment ago and said, "I gotta stop pulling back." I'm like, "That's a good thought."
It might help you.
Well,
he's trying. He's trying.
Doug has a very exaggerated cross straight. Yeah, it's a very exaggerated, and he holds it to the end, and then he gives it a nice little push.
Mm-hmm.
And it's as much as you tell yourself, I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It's really difficult.
Because it looks like an under.
Yeah.
And Doug sets it up as one, and then if you freeze out, you get abused once. It's like
Oh, and there
it is.
was.
It's like a
was.
pride issue. I'm guilty of it. Nobody likes the under.
Oh gosh,
Oh, nice setup.
that kid is ripping that under. That right wall under is crispy. Oh my
Cross straight?
goodness.
Off speed.
That's two cross straights. That gets in your head a little bit. I mean, and especially if you've been eating them all day.
Yeah.
You
It's
got to
like
be
junk
at.
food. They're not good for
Oh,
Yeah, they are like junk food.
yeah.
They're so bad for you.
Oh, good shot.
you.
I hope somebody talks to Jacob after this about them forehands, because they have not been successful. I don't recommend the forehands, and I don't,
Not against Doug.
and I do not recommend those hand serves.
Yeah.
Yeah, hand serves are tricky.
Forehands work on some players.
It's definitely risky.
Forehand under's been working a little bit in this.
Well, no, it depends how you deliver it.
Yeah. I mean, if it's Amazon Prime, it's gonna get there on time.
Oh, beautiful cut. Beautiful cut. Right up the gut.
It's UPS. I think
Nice
we
block.
Get tracking.
See, there's that.
Services.
There's that
Good chase.
left of center, right wall. Kind of tries to shoot it like Colin. He hasn't hit it yet.
Oh!
I would like to. I'd be curious to see
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Jacob hit across himself.
Oh, he finally blocked that cross and that came way up on it. See that?
Oof.
You aim hard on the
See, somebody tell him that is an ill-advised shot.
Against Doug, for sure, yeah.
Oh, trying
See,
to gut
these are the mistakes. These are the mistakes that happen
Yeah.
that you need to clean up
Yeah. It's
if
like-
you want to if you
Oh,
want to
no.
beat a perennial, favor for master in Doug. Like, see, look at that.
Yeah, didn't set it up. Just
Oh,
pulled it from
Ah.
the corner.
See, now it's 6-5.
Yeah,
6-5.
It was 4-5 just a
He
second.
hits
ago.
a forehand.
Off of two ill-advised possessions by Jacob, Doug took advantage and is now up 6-5. It's huge.
We love you, kid, but we're gonna dissect your game quite a bit today.
He knows he's doing it wrong. I mean, he's
Oh,
coming,
good
coming
block.
from a different style of play, guys.
Right.
Of all the players, he is definitely the most improved.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
hey, we're not saying he's
Yeah.
not Oh,
He and
just
Austin
missed.
Fernandez
Yeah,
can
Austin too.
can
Oh,
eat people that
shoot.
couldn't have eaten before.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them.
Well, he's making this a hell of a match. It's 2 games
Oh, yeah,
apiece.
it's-
This
it
is
is nobody's match.
this. Oh, just missed the. Oh no, just missed the under.
Sorry, guys.
Let's see what Doug gives him. Oh, there's that damn cross, man. That cross is
Yeah.
so juicy.
Three games to 2. Doug over Jacob in set 2.
I mean, I'm not keeping count, but I lost count. Let's just put that way. That cross is
Vince, I want to give you guys some of these. I want to hand them out to your guys.
that cross is filthy. Oh, hey man, get that.
Flip them over.
Oh,
Oh,
play 10 pros and get a free swag.
get free swag.
Yeah, weed apparently.
What?
I was about to say,
That's spelled differently.
like the wacky tobacco.
Okay, yeah, right on.
Are you sponsored by Snoop Dogg?
Totes. He was was here, congratulating the Texans on their 1 win. I'm not bitter at all.
Man, oh man. So we're up. It's 3-2. Doug Howard. Set 2.
These are the kind of things that we're giving away.
Nice. Look nice.
Oh, we're gonna make some shirts too.
So those of y'all who don't know, we are in Robin Hood in Houston, Texas. Robin Hood location.
You've been switching some to see the other angle.
Streaming live as part of Recreation Sports.
That's our sponsor.
Sponsored by I-45 Bingo. Visit them at www.i45bingo.com. Don't forget to get your Dabo inks ready. That way you can be spot on at all your bingo locations. Dabo ink. Sponsored by Robin Hood Air Hockey. Live360.com.
That's good, man.
Appreciate it. Hey man, they pay good money for this. Oh, that's a pretty cut.
Game 5. Oh, no, game 6.
Game 6. Oh, there's that under.
So who's the favorite, guys? Doug?
That's
That
it.
is-
Well, Doug is the favorite.
Doug
Right,
Cross
yeah.
straight. Doug Cross straight's gonna.
2-1. 2-2. I mean, the kid Jacob has got really
His
clean,
offense
crispy
is-
shots.
Oh, yeah. His offense is there, man, for sure.
But you gotta, like the one thing you don't want to let do is Doug have that cross whenever he wants it, because that's his favorite shot.
That is his favorite shot.
And can you
there it
can you
is.
blame him? I mean, when it's coming off that pure.
Is he beating him to the goal? Because he's only moving left now.
Right, yeah. It looks like Jacob's, like, cheating that way.
Yeah.
And he's still scoring.
I don't know. It looks like he's moving out the damn way.
Yeah, it does. Like he's curving.
Look, there it is
Yeah,
again.
right, yeah,
There
yeah.
it is.
He was right there. Yeah, and now Doug's going cut side too.
On
now.
either side now, and that's not good if he. Oh,
Yeah.
if that's open.
If you're getting straights on either side, that's
Oh,
definitely not a good recipe.
Oh, a good shot. Good block by Doug.
Oh, look, there it was again. Oh.
Only charged so many.
That was
Oh,
yeah, that's
whoa.
frustration.
Oh,
Absolute
jeez.
frustration, man. That's a horrible mistake.
This is this set right here for Jacob, and I hope he goes back and watches this. This is a very good teachable moment.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that again.
Setting him up.
Oh,
Doug waited for it.
man, that was high level air
Was that
hockey
the
right
set?
there. That was a really good setup.
I think what you call that is cheeky.
That was a set, right?
That was that was
That was the set. 4-2.
that was the set.
Yeah.
4-2. Doug
4-2.
Doug
yeah,
looked
so-
really strong.
Yeah, Doug definitely took control there those last 2 games.
Doug looked
and you
really
know Jacob
strong.
had a chance too. I mean Jacob, before that game, Jacob was what?
Is it 4-2? I mean,
That's it?
It was 3-1, wasn't it?
no.
3-2, right?
Was it 3-2?
It was
Yeah, it was
3-2.
3-2. Yeah, so that's
It was
4-2. Yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna take the break.
Yeah.
This might be over quickly. I'm gonna see if Phil wants to still ref. Otherwise, I can take the next set.
Oh, that's you know
That was good.
that was good. And you know Jacob probably feels like
He let some of that slip away.
you know mentally it's hard to say what anybody's thinking, but you know in his situation. I don't know if he recognizes why he lost those last 2 games. It's huge. Just simple mistakes that are easily corrected.
Doug has definitely found his. It wasn't going to take long, but he found his cross straight mojo, and he is firing it at will. I mean, I don't recommend it, but you almost kind of like tell Jacob to charge it or something like
He started
that.
charging it there, and then the frustration was kicking in. Then he made that mistake where he just hand served the puck right to Doug.
The thing. Oh, see, that's that power straight that you could see him warming up on.
Yeah, the charging is ill-advised. It's not.
back on the
Ben
West
versus
Coast.
George.
Mm,
Set one. George wins. George Anderson on the West Coast is actually in a challenge match with Ben Gravenmar. And
It's 2 sets, 0.
George just won 4-0. That was in the second set, so it is now 2-0.
Yeah.
2-0. George Anderson defending his rank. I believe that's number 14 in the world against the young up and coming Ben Gravenmar. I apologize if I'm messing up his last name, but I'm just guessing.
Grabermeyer.
I don't know. What's his
I
name?
don't know. His last
Benji.
Benji.
Benji. He's not watching.
Well, he's in a challenge match, dude. How's he?
Well, he's not gonna watch this. It doesn't matter. Like Ben Gonzalez,
Hey, Q just joined.
Brian Casada in the building. Doug looks strong.
Well,
I think.
well, hold on, man. Is it more of Doug looking strong, or Jacob's mistakes that
both.
made? Okay,
And that's a problem.
right.
That's a problem because now the issue is, I think Doug was tight in the first set,
Right.
and even he worked through that tightness, but he was tight.
Yeah, his,
But when
his
you're
confidence.
when
is-
you're up 2-0, you're not as tight.
Right.
Like you feel good, and you can start like not overthink it as much. And that power straight right there that he's practicing, that
Yeah,
is-
he knows that's going to open up the cross.
that's dangerous.
Yeah, he's doing it, and he's shooting it early. He's shooting it, changing up the release point.
Because he knows he's gonna have Jacob try to cheat that cross, and then it's gonna keep it open.
Right.
Pancho wants to know when Jacob is playing.
Jacob can play me anytime he wants in Marcus's garage. Anybody is more than welcome, other than Colin, to come down to San Antonio and play me in Marcus's garage. Colin, I have to go to him.
Yeah.
But other than that, everybody who wants to play me can come down to San Antonio. I welcome any and all challenges.
Doug is just trying to dial in his shots. Oof. I mean, the push cross is definitely working very well for him. The way he releases it.
Yeah, I'm sure Doug will come back and watch this. And yes, Paul, even you, if you want to challenge me, you're more than welcome to it. I'll play you red-handed if you want, man. If you give me some dinner. I'll take some Thai hut, my friend.
You're difficult right-handed. Oh, I'm playing you
Hey,
right-handed.
dude. Yeah. I see things as a lefty when I play right-handed, too.
We do have. This is the first part of a doubleheader. Doug has got his match going on against Jacob Munoz. Once again, current number 12 versus the former number 12 player in the world.
Anybody in here keeping track of time? Because I know Phil's not.
It's been 42 minutes since you restarted it. I mean, 43 minutes, so maybe about 55 minutes total? Because it was, what, stopped for a good 10 minutes?
Yeah, we started at 6 minutes, but I don't know.
I'll just tell him 2 more minutes.
Tell them that.
Tell them. Well, I'm curious if there was any coaching that was given to Jacob. I know he's got his primo next to him. I don't know if I take coaching advice from him.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Frank Bettis is a wily
Wise.
veteran.
Yeah.
Hmm.
According to Phil's brain timer, it's only been 6 minutes.
Oh. Well,
43 minutes here.
He said, I asked him, like, how much time we got left? He's like, it's been 6 minutes. Like, how do you know? All right.
brain timer.
Hey, Phil's got it down.
This is a. Do you consider this a must-win set for Jacob?
No. I consider it a must-adjust set, and
Yeah. He only needs to win the next 4 sets to take the match.
yeah, no, he doesn't have to win this set. He just has to realize what's beating him.
He
And
knows what's beating him. He doesn't know how to adjust.
it's primarily himself that's beating him. It's not.
Yeah.
Doug.
A lot of losses.
Yeah.
Fine,
So
well.
that's definitely something that you can tweak on the go. I mean, set 1 is proof of that. Even up to, half of set 2 was proof that Jacob can hang with Doug. It's just when he starts making those mistakes, that's when poop rolls downhill.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what happens.
Why are we pooping on a hill?
Well, when you got to go on a hill. So yeah, Jacob just needs to limit his errors, and it will be a much more interesting match.
Well, we'll see if he makes the adjustment as soon as Doug gets possession.
He needs to take his He needs to take his time.
Well, here it is. There's possession, and let's see what happens.
Doug is possessed.
Yep,
I
set 3.
like Doug coming out with a off goal.
Yeah, cross off goal.
Oh, there we go.
Cut off
There's
goal.
a cutoff goal. And then he went for the cross.
He
and
finally he blocked one.
he
did
did.
block one,
He
yeah.
did. For what it's worth, that wasn't.
Oh, he blocked another, but then he went up.
Those flubs have kind of hurt Jacob today
Yeah,
too.
and they've all gone against Jacob.
Yeah. Oh, good setup. He's got his own little off goal cuts. Doug is staying put for that cut of his.
I
Ooh.
just don't think he's working on the x-axis enough to move Doug out of the way. You got to do some extremes on Doug.
There's another cross.
That was a late cross. It went under his mallet. If there's such a thing as a delayed cross.
Oof. Hit that early.
Fast, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough call. I don't know.
Well, according to Phil's brain timer, Scott's. You can flip it back to the other view if you guys want.
Oh yeah. Right. Scene 2. Scene 1.
Cool.
So they're still discussing who gets possession, and he gave it to Jacob.
Oh.
That was a tough one. It was hard to say if he was going sideways or if he was going forward when he was
Right.
coming forward.
Doug is no longer possessed.
Oh,
Ooh.
he ate that one up.
Yeah, chased it down, transitioned it.
Oh, nice. Oh, hey, oh.
good.
Really
Delay.
good, fun to watch.
That was nice. I mean, the kid's got he's got good stuff.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
almost there.
He really does.
Yeah, just has to put it all together.
I
man.
think he's gonna learn a lot from this match.
I like that. He's done that a couple times. The reverse drift into a cut.
Oh,
Ooh, forehand under.
That's. I mean, Doug's not afraid to shoot the forehand. I never really advise it. Oh, and the kid is charging. That's
Good.
beautiful.
Very good.
That's a
Beat
beautiful
ball.
shot. Oh, I don't really like that.
Yeah. Well, Doug's playing on his confidence.
Yeah, that tells you how confident Doug is right now, where he's doing that hand serve. Which that means Ayo means he's really confident. Oof, just missed it. Went on the other side.
That is
One game.
set 3, game 1 to Doug. It is 2-0 Doug. Here in beautiful, humid jungle, Houston, Texas. Robin Hood House.
Anybody else tune in?
Q,
Oh yeah.
Billy.
I heard of Q. He's pretty good.
Yeah, Q's not bad.
As long as Q has his eggs Benny in him, he's coming for you.
Oh, those X-Benny are legendary, man.
They are good.
They are so good.
They are legit. Cut into it. Yolk. Just,
Yeah.
Making me hungry.
What was your commentary about wearing deodorant earlier? Do I smell bad? I just got been playing air.
No, yeah,
playing-
because he was saying because he was so nervous during set
nervous
one
for it.
Nervous.
that,
Oh, I
he
see,
was,
I see.
that he was like
That was kind of
antsy.
because look, I got sweat lines from my gig this morning. I smell like shit. I know. I'm going to challenge.
George
this.
Anderson joins the.
Yeah.
George
Joins the
Anderson
feed.
join makes me wonder if he's in a challenge match.
Is he in the challenge?
Maybe he's
Is he
taking
checking
a
in
break.
on us?
Yeah.
Maybe he's taking a break.
So George Anderson is up 2-0.
Well, he was.
And maybe
Phil got
maybe
that.
he might be done.
Maybe he'll tell us how he did
George?
or how it's going. George,
10 seconds from now, when you hear this,
what happened in your challenge match there, George? Against Benny G.
yeah, man.
Benny G. That's an awesome name. Ooh, that cut is nice.
It's like a Colin cloud. It's great. I like it.
Yeah, no cloning Colin until I get one off of him.
Well, you might take the Texas State again. Didn't you win it last year?
I did. Oh, is Colin gonna be here?
I don't know.
Oh. Oh, it's not here. It's at
Where is it?
Collins or Cones?
Collins.
Collins,
Yeah. It's a Mekong Underground. It's gonna be good. Parking's good. There's
Excellent.
food. I mean, it's
Oh, good.
all good things.
Yeah, because food is an issue sometimes here. I mean,
Yeah,
I
you can just
forgot.
go next door and eat. It's great.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a coffee shop. There's oh man, it's free parking.
It's gonna be
Downtown. It's unheard of.
gonna be a fun tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look at Doug. Cut, cross, cut, cross, cut.
I think what you're seeing here too is Doug is his defense
Yeah,
is-
Doug's defense is
is
playing
really
well.
really dialed in on Jacob right now.
Well,
Oof. Well, I say that and he just moves out of the way for a cut. But hey,
and Doug has done nothing but study tape on Colin, right? So that's
he
nothing but
studies on
benefiting
studies
Doug.
on everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's air hockey tape, Doug has seen it.
One forehand,
Yay!
Jacob. One forehand. Oh, and there's the cross.
The 96th cross straight.
Well, he did score a forehand under
Yeah.
earlier in the set.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Quick
Yeah, I
Quick
love that
cross.
little quick setup.
setup. Yeah.
He's feeling it. Doug is really feeling it right now.
he's in the zone.
Mm,
Okay.
That
Oh,
cut.
zone.
That cut is nice.
What was that? 5-4. Oh.
What's that?
I don't even know. Oh, that was.
It's like he blocked it and then shot at the same time.
Hey, you know.
A transition, block of,
Block.
I don't know.
No.
Oh.
That's over.
Okay, so it is 2-0 in set 3. Doug is up 2-0. I'm saying this is a must-win game for Jacob.
No.
No.
He's got to stop. He's got to stop this from rolling down. I really do.
I don't think so.
I
You know, I think in this exact situation I was in, I was down 2-0.
Against Danny Hines and
No,
Texas State.
no, against Brian Croco in my
Oh.
challenge match against him, and he was up 1 game or 2 games to 0 in set 3.
How did you adjust?
I just closed my eyes and
Close your eyes.
prayed.
Wow.
No, actually, I stopped his cross maybe 2 or 3 more times per game.
Did he go away from it?
No, he didn't go away from it,
Wow.
but because he kept scoring it, but I was stopping it 2 or 3 more times, giving me more possession
More
time,
chances, yeah.
and I was able to get 4 sets in a row. So yeah, no, it's not over at all. If Jacob can mentally get himself back to how he was playing in set 1, I mean that went either way.
Mm-hmm.
Game 7. So
Mhm. Yeah, we haven't seen the same parity in competition. Well, we certainly didn't see it in set 2, and we're not seeing right here in set 3.
right,
Like
right.
well,
Jacob is
we're seeing Doug just
have his way.
have his way,
Yeah.
and the cross is just too much.
Yeah. The experience is outweighing the.
And you know, I mean,
Speed.
for what it's worth, hey Jacob, don't feel bad. that cross has eaten up many players.
Yeah.
It's like telling somebody no offense. No offense, but you're losing.
I tell you, well, you know, I mean, everybody. I mean,
It's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I faced that cross in San Antonio, and it is hard to stop.
It's the only way to get better.
It is hard to stop against that cross. I mean, he's got such a
Sets it up
juicy
well.
cross. It's so deceptive, and he really holds that push really well.
So Jacob, when you come back and watch this, man, go and watch that first set,
Yeah.
and what happened in the second set, and at what point did it go wrong? It was around that where he made those three, where Doug scored those three in a row. I forget what game it was, maybe game 3 or 4 of set 2.
Oh, yeah.
That was when the body language and just
Mhm.
everything just
There we go.
one possession at a time, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah. Let's see if he can pull it out. I mean, I want to. I was thinking after set 1, this was going to be a marathon,
Yeah.
Doug, sweep the leg.
but this is far from it. Ooh. Doug looks good though right now. There it is.
Cross.
Cannot let that cross.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Okay.
How
Well,
about that?
he repaid the
Yeah.
repaid
There
the
you go,
mistake.
young fella. Have it right back. Try again.
Oh, okay.
That's what Doug did to him last
Yeah.
round.
Yeah.
It was the what it called a block transition.
Right. It was.
Blandrition.
Oof.
Transockage.
This is a fast shot, man.
No, cross straight.
3-3.
Yeah.
Rushed.
Oh man, these.
Didn't set it up.
Yeah, you gotta set up every shot.
Yeah.
You do not have to transition every shot, Jacob. It's okay.
Oh, mistake. 4-3.
Would you say that mistake was rare or medium? I would say it was well.
Oh,
did you see
forehand.
that?
Oh, I stand corrected. Shoot more forehand cuts. Oh, hey. Now that is what's been missing in this kid's game. Jacob, listen to me.
Scoring, no?
No, you're cross straight.
Right. Yeah. You
Where
only
is
shot
the
like
cross straight?
4 or 5 of them.
And so far, every time he shot it, they've been decent.
Oh,
almost caught it.
Oh, Doug's
boy.
testing you now. Come get it.
Oh, nice.
No.
There you go.
There you go.
Grabbed it.
Uh,
Oh,
Okay.
charge.
Sure.
this, I think,
Visa.
goes back to
MasterCard.
Doug.
Yeah, he choked.
American Express.
So he goes under. Yep, there it
Whoa.
was.
Oh, Doug broke the
Okay,
cardinal rule.
it's 5-5.
It's a mistake.
It's
there
5-5.
for
That-
Doug.
That's
yeah.
the first, like, for he hasn't made as many mistakes.
No,
Oh,
he
no,
hasn't. He's
yeah,
played
Doug-
very
yeah,
clean.
Yeah, Doug
He
is
came to play.
playing very cerebral.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you gotta set it up.
Oh, you know, that was just a case of Doug missing, not Jacob blocking. Oh, okay.
Good delay. Good
Okay.
delay.
Okay. Okay. Let's see him set it up. Make him feel uncomfortable.
Like in the back of a Volkswagen.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, okay. We're at 6-5. Oh,
Okay.
now this is where he's had problems. He's not able to close them out.
There you go.
Oh,
Good game.
right as I say that, the kid closes them out. That was a very well-needed game.
Well, now all he needs is more forehands, apparently.
More.
Yeah, more forehands.
Forehand saved him. Yeah.
Actually,
I
Jacob,
scored-
when you go back and
he
listen to
scored
this,
2
we
of
are
them.
we are joking. Do
Yeah,
not
that's
shoot.
sarcastic.
Do not shoot more forehands.
Well, there's nothing wrong with forehand, but you know, a steady, very low diet of them.
Yeah, very low.
Talking
Like,
once a set.
Yeah, not 3 times a game.
Unless you Keith Fletcher.
Keith Fletcher. Or Jose Mora. Jose Mora has
Alright,
that
yeah.
killer forehand scoop. So weird. He can still ace top 10, in my opinion.
I mean, it'd be nice for viewer purposes to see if Jacob can,
Resilience.
show what he's made out of.
Ah.
I know he wanted this. He wanted to play against Doug. He felt that the styles would match up well, and it's been exciting. But right now, I just feel that Doug is just too experienced.
Yeah. When he's in the zone, you can't take him out of it.
There's-
Well, we weren't saying that in the first set. The first set was like, ooh.
Close, yeah.
But there's a level of tightness
Right.
when you don't know the player very well. And Doug didn't know the player. He does. This is his first time on the table. That light was flickering a little bit. You know, I mean, there's a lot of new things to have to overcome.
Yeah.
But I think he's feeling the table and the flow of it, and
And the air conditioning.
and the air conditioning is always nice.
I was over.
That's a good block. Oh, it's that setup. He sets it up off that little razzle dazzle, right?
Oh, he just went cut side there too.
Jacobs.
And right there, he just hey, he stopped that dead. But he just shot.
Oh, deep cross.
Damn. Try a lefty
He shot 3 shots with the same setup, 3 different shots.
He's adjusting to whatever Jacob just did. So.
That looked a little over, but they let
There's
it go.
forehand. Another forehand.
Well, he hits those forehand a lot of times.
Oh, double bang.
Double bang. That's the fourth or fifth
that- yeah.
one.
He's
This,
doing it on purpose now.
hey,
Oh, there you go. That's
They
a good
keep
block.
scoring.
That's
You
a,
know what?
that
If
was
it
over.
works, it's right.
he's got to be at like 80% at least with the double banks efficiency, man. These things are scoring every time.
He's got to stop with that forehand.
That means that Doug is freezing out for what he thinks is a
Right.
4 or a
Ooh.
straight.
Just
He knows
missed.
he can
He
come
just missed
back.
that one.
And he's coming back for that under, and it just goes
Right, and
the
it's-
opposite side.
right.
I mean, you see, when Doug is scoring those crosses, it's because Jacob is cheating back to block the
Yeah.
left wall under, and you see him cheating back early. Oh, hey, finally a right wall. I like it.
Quick, yeah.
I like it.
Early release, right well under. After giving him all those.
Oh, hey,
No, that's
Speaking
not-
of
2-2. Right wall has made an appearance.
It's a real match now if he's going to keep blocking those straight.
Well, you know. I don't
Oh, there's another
Another
double bang.
double.
He's in
Oh.
the 90 percentile, folks. He
Well-
just needs to shoot those.
And we just had Alex Brown comment that Jacob definitely has a good double bank in his arsenal.
That's-
It's rarely coincidental.
That's legit, man. He needs to just. How funny would that be?
If he beat
Yeah,
Doug with
we
doubles.
just
Oh God, no, we never hear the end of it.
Oh, there you go. That was
Yeah.
good.
I don't know. It's definitely there's definitely.
Oh God. Well, now that is a very
cross.
it's a mean cross because of where he shoots it from.
Responded.
He shoots
yeah.
it from right of center.
Yeah.
I mean,
There it is
Jacob-
again.
Jacob has there's more confidence building here.
Yep.
You can see it in his just the way he's shooting.
Yeah,
Body
Doug,
language is
5-4. Whatever the score.
it looks like 5-3.
5-3. Yeah.
5-3. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Stop that cross.
Oh, nice. Oh, he pinched it out.
Double bank. I want to see another one.
Ooh, oh, that was a mistake. Will he capitalize? Yes, he does. 4-5.
4-5. It's
No,
huge.
no, no, no.
It was on the
Yeah.
hand serve.
Oh
Yeah.
man, look at that. Let's go the hand serve and possession. Ooh, good block.
Oh, got it back.
Yeah, got it
Oh,
back.
went for a double.
Oh, nice. Oh, this gets a. Oh man, exciting. Oh, nice off goal. I
Oh.
like the off goal. I like the off goal.
Easy.
Ooh, ooh. Really slowing it down. That's good.
Yeah, setting up his possession.
Oh.
That's a good dig.
Oh.
Nice defense by Doug. He was there faster. Oh, but he returned the favor.
Forehand.
Don't you hit that forehand, kid.
Oh.
Oh,
Taunting.
a little tappity tippity.
Forehand.
Oh, there's the forehand.
I do like what Jacob's
Oh,
doing.
no
Oh,
way.
went for the double.
He's at the 75% level.
Yeah, he missed. I do like Jacob. Notice that Jacob has gotten like 10 shots, 11 shots at
Oh,
least.
he's a possession pig right now.
He is definitely dictating.
Oh,
Oh! Hello.
Come with the charge and
Yeah,
you
charge
mess
that
with
off
the bull,
center,
you get
man.
the horns.
Oh, beautiful over, man.
no,
Right well
look.
over.
No, what's he doing?
He's telling a story.
Yeah, oh, the cross.
All
The
right,
cross.
2-2.
pee pee. I gotta go pee pee. I gotta go pee. Damn.
Oh, jeez. That was an exciting one.
Yeah.
2 double banks.
2 games to 2.
Yeah.
Now all Jacob has to do is win 2 sets so we can tie it up.
All he has to do is win this game, and he's guaranteed the set. Based on the
Well, yeah, for the math.
based
that
on the
makes
rule,
sense.
the law. Yeah, winner of game 5 usually goes on to win.
Usually, that's right. Unless you're playing, Danny Hines or Phil.
Yeah, I'm just being sarcastic, man. Game 5 is, it's important, but not.
Oh my goodness gracious. Man, I'll tell you.
It's a marathon of hockey, man.
Well, we'll see. It's still 2 sets to 0.
It's potentially,
It could be.
a marathon.
The
yeah.
first time I mastered, it was 2 sets to 0. It was versus August Para.
Against you.
He was up 2 sets to 0.
Wow.
And I changed my game completely. And I did nothing but reverse crosses and crosses from high sides. Because he was so diligent about staying in the middle. And when you get him frustrated, he just hit it back to you. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's basically what Jacob just did here. He
Yeah.
just took like 12 shots.
Yeah. So it was a possession grab, and I got 5th in the world. It was the highest I'd ever been by challenge,
Nice.
and I never have gotten that high ever again.
Man.
I think Syed, he challenged me and took it away immediately. Syed just outmanaged me.
So, you're right, Vince. What Jacob did in that last game, he really finally started to set up his offense,
Well, he's
and I think
getting
that was
comfortable.
the difference versus just Gatling gun,
Right,
ripping
yeah.
shots.
Yeah, you have to give your opponent something to think about, especially the late game.
Exactly.
'Cause if you don't do that, then you're just.
He was putting together combinations too.
Yeah, it was
Right,
good.
yeah.
It was good. Kept him guessing. Didn't know what he was going to shoot.
And not only does it affect that one game, but it continues to bleed into the next games for the following set.
0 George.
3 sets to 0, George.
4-0 last game.
Somebody's texting me.
Yeah, Brian.
Brian Casada.
Yeah,
Oh.
showing us a picture of the regulation table, is asking if it's regulation or not.
Oh, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah,
It's,
Brian, it's
it's pretty close.
yeah, it's close. It's close.
We
Man.
should use those at the next World.
Just hit the X. Use this the next one. That'd be amazing.
Let's see
But
this
Dino
angle.
sent him.
I want to see Colin drift on one of those.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, I-45 Bingo. If you haven't been there, the ladies are hot. They're single and ready to mingle because their husbands are probably no longer around.
What the hell? What happened to you in the bathroom? You've changed.
Oh, that's funny.
If you want to see a silver fox in action, you head down to I-45 Bingo. And they're going to do more than just dab your ink. Hello? Is this mic working?
I think it's working.
I'll be here all week. Thank
It's
you.
working, dude.
Oh, well,
That looked like a cross trade.
it was definitely a cross
Yeah,
straight.
it was a cross.
It was definitely a cross straight. And he sets it up off that little razzle dazzle. It's really pretty. It's very deceptive. And he can shoot the cross and the cut, and specifically that under from it.
Ooh, left wall under. Pretty.
Yeah, that left wall is pretty snap crackle pop.
Oh, nice. Under.
Right,
Very quick release.
left wall under. Ooh.
Okay.
Is he misjudging and moving over too far? Because it looked like he allowed it almost as an over.
Oh, hey, look.
Yeah.
Do I see a couple crosses? Oh.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh.
Nice grab.
Oh,
He did try the double.
Getting out of the 60th percent.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
I would
Well,
just.
being above 50% on any shot is still good. That's
Yeah, yeah.
Well, in his effort of trying the double, he's down 4-1. So I don't recommend that anymore.
Yeah, Doug knows it now.
Yeah.
Unless you set it up a certain way.
I mean, it's so low percentage, though. I'm sure Doug's like, take all the doubles you want. Oof. Ooh, that was pretty. Oh, kid.
We're gonna have to nickname him Double Quarter Pounder with cheese.
Ooh, crispy.
That was nice.
Fast.
Crispy.
That's playing so well.
Yeah.
Yep.
He should be. He's always. Hey, anybody want to play? On a Tuesday night at 10.
Hey, how was the bowling alley? Where are you?
Yeah.
He's in good practice though.
I'm asleep.
He's in really good practice.
Oh, yeah, week well over.
That's point two, so you know.
Good game for two. Doug responds.
Yeah, Doug respond like a champ.
And he won game 5 according to what you said. He's
Yeah,
gonna win,
yeah.
so.
He won game 5 of the last 2 sets. Wait, did he even go 5?
I mean, this to me, I'm gonna say it again. This is a must-win game.
No, I
You
don't
can't
think
go
so, man.
down three sets to 0,
Sure
dude.
you can.
No, you can't.
Can you dig out of a 3-0 hole? Yes, absolutely.
Who has done that?
Hi, Doug.
Who has done that
Who's
in a challenge?
3-0? I don't know. I'm sure somebody's dug
Phil.
out.
He did it to me in
Phil
2012.
did it to Pete in 2012. There you
Oh.
In a Worlds.
go. I don't.
He was. I
Oh,
was.
a
In a challenge.
match.
I was up three games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
but
a
we're talking
set,
about
right,
a
we're talking
challenge.
challenge match.
Set. So set.
Right,
Yeah.
challenge match. Who can come back? Who's
From
has,
3 sets to 0. Who's ever done that?
Has anybody come out? Yeah. come
If
back
y'all
to-
know that answer, please type it in the comments section. If you know who's ever come back
in a challenge
in
match.
a challenge match from 3 sets to 0.
That's a lot of digging.
Yeah.
We've actually got Doug Howard in here during his 1 minute timeout, pacing.
Maybe Tim Weissman on personal.
Maybe Tim Wiseman.
Maybe
has
Tim
dug out of
Wiseman.
a 3-0 hole.
I don't think.
I don't know if he's ever.
I don't know if he's been in a 3-0 hole. Yeah, that's another
But
story.
You either one I'd bet on.
I'll
comes
bet
back
Davis
from
Lee.
3-0.
Davis Lee.
I'll bet Davis because he's got that amazing adjustment where you think you have him and then he just goes to his other game and you're like, oh,
Well,
you have another
I'll
game.
tell you who's got an opportunity to dig out of a 3-0 hole is Benny G in
Oh, yeah.
Denver because he's down 3-0.
Andy Blanchard says LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Oh yeah.
That is true.
Was that 3-0?
Yeah, he was down.
Was
That's
it
the
3-0?
only
I thought it was
NBA
3-1.
It was the only NBA team to
I
pull out
guess
of the 3-0.
I don't know.
It's never happened.
You said pulled out.
Did I-
So you said squeeze off earlier. I'm
I
like,
said
what?
pinch.
pinch off. That's what it was.
Yeah. You gotta pinch it out. All right, let's see what this kid's made out of. I'm excited.
All these double banks, I gotta go poo.
Oddly, it makes me want to poop.
It's on the value menu.
I'm curious.
Supersize it.
I mean, if this kid can make him a little nervous, take this game. It's 3-3.
Right, yeah. It's still.
You know, the difference between 2-1 and 3-0 is huge. Particularly in mindset. Oh,
You
ooh, that's a.
scored on himself.
I don't know what's going on there, but ooh, I like that little off goal. I'd really like to see some more of that. Ooh, that's good. Set him up.
Oh, good.
Okay, Doug is selling out for the straight. Well, that's a
Interesting how
good
much
block.
Doug doesn't move on the x-axis during.
Right, yeah. He doesn't. Yeah.
That's
He's willing to give you
wow,
an accurate straight. If you can hit an accurate straight or fast under.
yeah. Well, that's still pretty good defense.
Mm.
But he's not cutting down the angle.
Right.
Maybe that's just his timing. Like Danny, right before you hit, he stops moving because he doesn't want you to know where he is. Whereas Doug, if I'm spotting you, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try and move you a little bit.
And you notice he's not moving. Then
No, well,
you adjust to it. Yeah.
that's right. Whereas Danny, he's showing you movement, but is actually just centering back to center and cutting down angle.
Right.
But if you can do, over under combination all day,
1-1.
move a lot of people.
Your challenge match, Luis Cervantes has just joined us here. There, Marcus.
Oh, are you guys playing today?
Yeah.
Yeah,
After this
match.
match?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Lewis on his way?
I'm assuming so. But he's on Facebook right now. He had a. Oh, there's the cross.
Set count 2-0, Doug.
Oh, double.
Game
Followed by
6.
forehand.
Doug is leading 3-2
Just throw in the forehand.
in game 3 games to 2 in set 3. Doug.
Oh, that was
What is
good.
The set count. The set count's on the screen.
Yeah, set count is 2-0, and
we're
the
not
game
doing-
count is 3 games to 2.
Yeah, for those
And
of you, sorry.
Phil's picking his nose, so you can't tell what the score is.
No. Well, it's 1 to something.
Oh, he's doing the mustache thing.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look at
Nice.
that cross.
3-2,
3-2.
Jacob.
Look at that cross. I like that. I don't like that. Man.
That's Hollow Notes. I can't go for that. No can do.
It's a cross.
3-3. 4-3.
Slow left ball under.
Tables off. See top of screen. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, Lewis, see top of screen.
Yeah, sets and game count are at the top of the
Oh,
screen.
we're tied up. 4-4.
I don't know if we can have Patriots fans on our feed, Andy. Sorry.
Let's see. Doug is going to. Jeez,
Oh,
he's going
beautiful
to
setup.
the moneymaker.
Yeah.
It is 5-4. This is a big point for Jacob. Oh man,
Set
miss hit
point.
that, and it is set point.
Timeout.
Timeout called, and there is the first
Did you
sign
see
of frustration.
Did you see it? Yeah, he threw his mallet down on the puck. That's you cannot show your opponent that because
They know,
you can just read it. Yeah.
and that actually powers the opponent up.
Yeah.
And I'm going with cross.
I'm going with the cross.
Oh, good setup. There it is. There's the kill on the cross.
Yeah.
Just want to see Doug do a forehand cross now.
3
And
sets to 0, Doug. I think the game count has been what, 3-1-2,
3-2-2.
3-2-2. So it's 4-7. I'm sorry, not 4. 7 wins for Jacob and 12.
You're right. 12 for Doug. 12 right now. Game count is 12-7. Well, Doug he's come down to Houston to do his bidding,
I need a potty.
and that cross is. I don't know if Jacob has enough time to adjust, but if he's going to, this is his last chance. He's literally down to his last chance. I mean, I personally think 3-0 lead is too much. I don't see
mean,
Jacob pulling out of this based off of his ability to stop the cross. He
Jacob's
hasn't shown it
17,
yet.
Doug is 39. If anything, Jacob has stamina. So we'll see.
Well, stamina doesn't mean anything if it doesn't go long.
But if Doug's game is affected by longevity, we'll see.
Well, here's Doug. We've got Doug in the commentating booth.
I want to rep the next set.
It's 3 sets to 0.
I'm ready, but the next set.
How do you feel your game plan is working for you right now?
Game plan's good. Only using half of it right now, so as soon as if he figures anything out, I already got something else ready to go.
We're seeing
So I just
he has no answer right now for your cross.
Yeah,
for
dude,
your
stop shooting the
under
cross.
cam.
Dude, stop shooting the cross. I mean,
well, when he starts to block it, then I'll go to something else.
And that is a wonderful attitude to have
Yeah.
when you're playing something like when you're playing a game like this.
did you see the frustration at the end of that set?
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah, that's huge.
and I'm
Yeah.
ripping my killing my weak wall under, killing it. It's going fast. He's like, didn't even see it coming. I'm doing it off of that same cross grip.
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah, yeah.
This is you're playing exactly like you play in practice.
Yeah.
This is I'm familiar with this style.
We.
I've seen this style like a zillion times,
Yeah.
and this is exactly what we see in practice, and this is why we train.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man.
Play like you practice.
Keep
Practice
it up,
like
man.
you play.
One more set, man. One game at a time.
Yep. No mercy.
No, you got to keep your foot on the gas.
Yep. That's for sure.
Keep your foot on the gas, but it looks good, man. It looks real good.
Make a phone call, man.
Yep. Those of y'all just joining in, Jacob is just kind of warming up with Pete right now. In between set, we're going into set 4. Doug Howard took the first set, went set point either way. Took that 4 games to 3, then took set 2, 4 games to 2, and just took set 3, 4 games to 2. So it is do or die time for Jacob. And the story of the match has been Doug Howard's cross straight. Jacob's had no answer for it. He's getting kind of just dissected with it. Probably the best way to put it. And give it up to Doug's defense against this really offensively minded up and comer Jacob Munoz. His defense looks really good against him. He's stopping a lot of the unders. He's selling out for the straight. It's why we practice. So we'll see if Jacob can make the adjustment in set 4. And we'll be back in just probably about 2 minutes to get set 4 on its way. Okay, we are back.
We are back.
It is 1-1. Set 4. Let's see what this kid's got. Let's see if he can. Oh, hey, look at that. That was a nice setup.
See if he can respond. Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty shot. I mean, he's had some success setting up that right wall under when he shoots it a little bit closer to center versus pulling it over left of center a la, Colin. It's hard to get that kind of torque on your shot. Oh, and you know what? Gotta give it up to frickin' Doug on his chases. Oh, hey, look, there's a cross. Doug has been really good about snagging miss-hit shots and off goals. And there's that under. He was saying it too. He feels really.
Quick release under.
Oh, that's a. Ooh,
Good delay.
that was
Yeah.
that was nice. I mean, like I said, the kid's got some stuff. Oh, hey. 5-5.
Is it 5-5 or 4-5?
I'm sorry. Maybe it's 4-5. I'm looking at Pete's hands.
And there's Doug. Slowed it down now. Yep.
No, it's 5-5 now.
For the double.
They went for the double. Oh,
Oh,
that
beautiful.
is
Left wall
really
under.
pretty left wall under. Oh, that was fortuitous for the young Jacob.
Calling timeout. Smart timeout.
Who called it?
Jacob.
Jacob? Good timeout.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him come in, set him up with an off goal. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does out of the timeout. Hopefully something smart. Be smart, kid. Be smart. Oh, there's the off goal. I like that. Oh, another off goal.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Oh, yeah, okay. Right now he's got Doug guessing just a little. Oh, he caught it. Oh, he went cross.
Yeah.
He went cross, like designed. Oh, it's 6-6. And timeout called emphatically.
Like Doug, yeah.
Emphatically. You see him slam the mouth out. Timeout, you little. Okay, I can't say that. All right, let's see an off goal. I'd like to see an over.
No, he's going on goal.
No. Go off goal, kid.
Yep.
Oh, he went on. You're right.
Ooh.
Oh, he went cross-side. I think he sees something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was good defense by Doug. Oh, when he almost put it in there. Oh, good defense. The kid stopped him. Oh, no.
Oh,
Mm,
huge.
OMG.
1-0. Jacob. Maybe there's some life there.
I don't know. I think it's a little early to say that, but
That is a big
I
hole
will tell
to
you,
find
he
out.
is on life support right now.
Yeah.
But we just saw a bit of a heartbeat. I saw a couple of things there. I saw some off goals. I
Some
saw him take his
crosses.
time to set up, and I saw the crosses.
Well, he hasn't been shooting.
He hasn't been shooting the crosses. Now, I saw the crosses. You know what I didn't see? I didn't see him make the crosses, but I saw the crosses.
Well, it's something.
But it
Give-
keeps you
give-
honest.
give
It keeps
Doug
you
something to
honest
think
for
about.
it keeps you honest for the left wall.
Yeah.
Doug had a chance though. Doug stopped him.
Yeah.
He stopped one of his cuts. Played good defense, but I mean that scrum right there. I mean these guys have been scrumming all day, but that kid can scrum.
Yeah.
But he's playing against somebody who scrums really well. Doug is really good at playing transition defense, keeping a fast-moving puck. He prefers that. Uh-oh.
Guns out, sun's out.
Oh,
Watch out.
watch out. The kid changed. Look at that. It's because it's Sanchez in the audience.
Yes, she is.
And he's got them little guns ready. Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew. Oh shoot. Come on, kid.
Oh, yeah.
that was the problem all along. His
Yep.
shirt was in the way. Oh, look at that. Now he's stopping crosses. Oh, hey. That's hard to stop.
A weak wall for a weak wall.
Come on, flex for him, kid. Oh, that was
I
God, that
love
was a
the setup.
pretty setup.
Yeah.
OMG.
No,
Oh,
that's
come
good
on.
old reliable.
Yep.
He rushed it.
Oh, now this is where he needs to kind of slow it down.
Right.
I'd like to see an off goal. Nope. 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 Look at that. Look at what Doug's doing now. Now he's got him confused. Which way? Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That was very good by Doug.
Shot selection. Yeah.
Mhm.
One and
He
done.
went. He went
now.
under. He went under on him. Right
Yeah.
wall. He hadn't been seeing the right wall. I think that's what Doug was talking about. He was saying, "Well, I'll use my other strategy if I have to, but right now, why do I need to?"
Right.
And what he's meaning is like, I'll go right wall cut side if I need to, but I don't need to.
All right, came
that-
off of that charge.
Today he really needs to stop.
See, and that's why he keeps rushing it, because every now and then it works.
Right.
Yeah,
And it gives you confidence that you
Right.
should do that. But ooh, he had a little double tap on that.
Yeah.
You see that little double tap?
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice. Good block. Oh, and good get. Come on, kid. Don't be doing that double crap. That was weak sauce right there, and he paid for it. And Doug calls the timeout. It is 6-5. Game 2, set 4. Doug Howard up 3-0. Jacob Munoz is trying to take a 2-0 lead in set 4. He needs this point to do that. He went on goal. Oh, he went off goal. Oh, and a flub finally went Jacob's way.
Yeah.
Oh, good block on the under. Jacob calls the timeout so he can
Smart.
flex them guns.
Smart. Think about what he's gonna do. Hopefully he comes out, sets up a good shot.
Yeah, I'd like to see an off goal. Of course I do.
All right.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I want to see an off goal?
You're gonna see plenty against Lewis.
Oh, I know. Well, this is gonna give me all the off goals I want. Oh, he got him. Oh, look at
Oh, tap,
he
tap,
got him.
tap, tap.
Oh, that was a pretty off goal.
Almost.
Unlucky by the kid. I say he goes cross. Yep,
There it is.
there it is.
Mm.
Man, talking about a safety net. To know that you can go cross anytime you want. Knowing it's 6-6 and that's what your kill shot's going to be.
Yeah.
And that kid needs to, Jacob, if you're watching, when you watch, you need to understand you got to sell out for that cross. Easier said than done. I get it. I get pummeled by the cross a lot. But you got to go through this. It's taking your licks.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy to train your brain to stay put.
And Doug came in. Doug's in the commentating booth again. He doesn't feel like playing anymore. He just wants to hear us commentate him.
Oh, we need to update that, right?
Yeah, update that.
1-1.
1-1.
Yep.
Oof. Doug went for the kill on that one. 6-6 cross. We knew it was coming.
Good old, yeah. Good old
We knew it was
reliable.
coming. He set it up. With off goal shot. You could see him kind of flinch over. Jacob didn't reset his defense well. Cross was open. Game. It's now tied 1-1. 3-0. Doug Howard. Jacob Munoz trying to make a match out of this. But he's definitely in a very big hole. We do want to take the opportunity to thank Phil Arnold for having this I-10 rivalry come to fruition. He did ask us to come to play so it can be streamed live on Air Hockey 360, Air Hockey Live 360. So we appreciate the opportunity to come down I-10, play a little bit of air hockey. There's Phil right now.
Report from the Northwest, George Anderson wins 4-0, 16 games to 2.
Okay, we just got a report in from Phil Arnold that George Anderson has won his challenge match 4 sets to 0, 16 games to 2. Great job, George Anderson, defending your rank of number 14 in the world. We're back to live action. It is 1-1. Doug Howard, Jacob Munoz. Little off goal. Try to go cut on that instead of cross. Jacob defended it pretty well. Oof. Doug got lucky there that he didn't have an on goal. He didn't score on himself. Doug tried to go a little further left of center to hit that under. Missed it. Mistake by Jacob. Oh, mistakes on both sides here. A little sloppy. Getting a little sloppy. Jacob keeping the puck in play. And he's Doug stops it with the against the cut straight. Oof. Oh, there's the double. That kid. You need to stop with that. Oh. I prefer to see less doubles and more selling out for the cross straight. One for the cut. Doug sees a lot of cuts in San Antonio. So his defense against it is much improved. You don't see him flinching. Good job by Doug. Uh-oh. Mistake. We haven't seen many of those. Doug's played a pretty clean match all the way through. This is his style. This is exactly the style he wants to play. Fast, up-tempo. He found a willing... Oof, jeez. He found a willing competitor that plays very similar in terms of up-tempo. I mean, this is exactly what he wants to see. Ooh, that was good. Mark Robbins has joined. Congratulations to Mark Robbins for finishing master for, I believe it's, 4 straight decades. That's pretty crazy.
It's phenomenal.
It is phenomenal. It was an honor to say that I earned my masterhood against Mark Robbins. He gave me everything I could take.
Everything you needed to become a master.
Jeez.
You had to beat that guy.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez, not easy.
Mm-mm. He was successful taking Matt Lemoyne's rank in Chicago. I believe it was 16 games to 3, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Forget it. We'll call it 5. 16 games to 5. See, that was he's still shooting it, and he's so much better when he shoots that right wall closer to center versus left of center. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but I think Doug went for try to.
He's not coming back.
Okay, there he is. There he is.
Ended up in the dining room.
I don't know. Did Doug hurt himself just right now?
I don't know. This could make or break.
It looks like he did.
You know, if you tweak something in the middle of a match.
Uh-oh. Looks like we've got an injury timeout. Did you see what happened? It looked like he went
He
for
went
it.
for a puck, and then I just heard, So, I don't know. And then I heard like a thumping, so he may have stumbled. I don't know. It didn't sound like he fell.
He's shaking out his hand. That is his right hand. He is right-handed.
He's left-handed, but he plays righty, yeah.
That's weird.
That is
By the
very
way,
weird,
that's
yeah.
weird. Never trust somebody who's
Right.
who's goofy when he play air hockey. I think Doug's gonna be able to shake it off. Doug is bandaged up already. If you see that big heavy wrap on his left wrist. That's because he took a shot in practice against Vince, and it
looked bad.
It looked bad, and there is potential that he could be playing with a bit of a hairline fracture.
Maybe, yeah.
But-
It was bruised
Yeah,
horribly.
Yeah, it was really bad. And again, Doug is still here on his injury timeout. I'm getting some text messages from Ramiro.
Goran Midic is on too.
Hey, Goran, how you doing, buddy?
Goran, yeah. What's going on?
Well, it looks like Doug is coming back. I mean, he's only got like barely one good rest left. I mean, it's really going to mess with his alone time. Mark Robbins had to set me straight that he's a master in 5 consecutive decades. He won the match against Matt Lemoyne 16-3, and he is not on an unlimited data plan, ladies and gentlemen. He's still using, I think maybe that brick cell phone.
I don't know. You could get Facebook live feed on a flip phone.
All right, so we're back to live action. I don't know the score. I can't remember the score.
It's point Jacob. I think 4 Doug.
Oh, that's a good. Okay, he's. I like that. I like that cross. It's just not. It hasn't hit with any accuracy. Oh.
Oof.
Jacob with a little smile. Oh.
6'5".
6'5". Apparently that wrist is doing okay. If this is important, if Doug hits this 6'6", you know, I haven't seen Jacob be able to like really come back from those. Those are good off goals.
Oof.
Oh,
Too fast.
he went for the volley and not successful. See what the kid's got. Oh, and there's a flub. There's a flub.
7-5. All right, so
Okay, we got ourselves a set at least.
yeah, 2 games to 1, Jacob.
That's pretty exciting. I'm happy to see a little bit of competition. You know, this isn't the first time we've seen two apiece. What we've seen is Doug's cross just kind of power him through the sets.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, just because he hurt his wrist doesn't mean he's not going to keep shooting it.
Yeah, Doug's cross is definitely carrying
His
majority.
cross and his under. I mean,
Yeah,
his under is actually setting up the cross.
right.
But Doug almost has it to where he has the cross to set up the under. He's worried more about the cross than he is about the under. So
Right.
I mean, but Jacob's giving him both benefits. He's moving early, which by the way, Jacob, you'll see it. You're moving a little bit early to stop his under, and you're giving him the cross.
Yep.
You're gonna have to make a decision, and most of the time you want to stay out for the cross, give up the under.
Stop the straight. Yeah, stop the straight before anything else because they're the easier shots to execute.
I mean, it's gonna make you sick to hear how many times we said Doug scored with the cross straight again. But hey, I played a challenge match against Danny where that was literally all he scored against me, and
That was funny. I remember commentating. That.
yeah, I do remember you were a lousy commentator.
Yep, that was a fun one.
It actually wasn't fun. I mean, funny. Oh, that's a good snag.
Okay.
He went cut.
Mm.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He shoots it closer to center, and I mean, look at them little guns. He can rip it. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Making me look good, kid. Okay, look at this. Oh, I don't know about that one, but still cheeky. He goes cross. He goes cross. No, he didn't.
Hopefully over.
Oh, 3-0. He's hopped ahead. Oh,
4-0.
this kid can't be stopped. Oh, timeout called.
Yeah,
Timeout called. You got to wonder if that injury is kind of messing up with his accuracy a little.
maybe.
But he's been going one and dones, and the kid is popping shots.
Taking
You know, it happens.
advantage.
It happens like that, though. It happens where you just can't miss. Ooh.
One and done. After timeout.
No, that's not good.
Yeah.
Oh, and he came in with the cross. I mean, not with the cross, with the charge. Those are dangerous. Oh, he hit the
Beautiful
cross.
cross.
We're at 5-0.
5-0.
5-0. Munoz is up. 2 games to... Oh. Was that a power stroke?
It looked like a cross.
Oh, pretty over.
Yeah.
Haven't seen much of that. Which is unfortunate.
6-1.
Because the kid's got an over. Oh, good block. I'd like to see him shoot that over. Change the pace a little. Oh, no. Like, there you go with the cross.
Oh.
Do you think he sees something? Do you think he sees an opening on the cross?
The game count shows that he sees something.
Damn, Jacob, in your white shoes too?
Yeah, that's we may have an interesting match after all here.
We will see. This is a bit of a hole that we haven't seen Doug in yet. You think he's taking a little bit of a break, or? I don't think so. That's not Doug's style to take that break. I want to see this from a different camera angle.
Other bouncer. There you go.
And I think what this is going to allow us to do is see a nice little angle as to what Jacob is, how he's moving out of the way for that cross. Watch, you'll see him inch to his left side as soon as he sees him setting it up. And he tries to correct, and that's when you see him kind of do this kind of weird sideways
Right.
motion.
Yeah.
And it's at that point it's too late.
All right, game 5. Set 4.
Game 5, set 4. Ooh. Again,
Passed.
that right wall under. Okay, let's see if we can see this cross. Okay, that was good. Oh, good off goal. Oh, see, you know that cut is there. If you, and there it was, there it was. Oh, he tried it again. He should have probably set it up, but I like this strategy. Look, let's see if he does it again. I like him if he goes right well. Ah, he did. It looks like that stroke right there, that looks like a cross stroke. He might be figuring something else out. Ooh, see it?
He needs to stop that cross, so it doesn't matter what he figures out.
And that hand serve.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. It's good.
Cannot let that many crosses go in. Have to stop him.
I mean, that I'd rather see Jacob, if he's going to take it that close to the right wall, pop an over rather than a double. I mean, there's the cross.
Beautiful cross.
That was his prettiest cross I've seen so far. Oh, look at that. Stopped it. Stopped it again. That's good. Those look good.
I think he stopped that one because Doug set it up a lot faster than the others. He didn't give him time to
Move.
react to it. Yeah.
Oh, that was nice. He went for a cut. And went for over. Over off goal. Lost possession. No, kid. Oh, that's a la Doug.
Yeah.
Doug loves those.
1-2.
Oh,
Mm.
kid moved. It's just the shot just missed. Was that 5-3?
5-3, yeah.
Oh, I like that. That was nice.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you saw what he did there.
I saw that.
He went off goal volley.
Mm. So what, the third or fourth cross? It's got to be at least 3 in this game.
Oh, there it is. That was pretty. But you look at that right wall. He's shooting it before he gets over left of center, and it's been very accurate. Very accurate. And I think part of it's because he's been selling a lot of cuts from that, so Doug is selling out and kind of guessing.
Right.
But if I know Doug, he'll react. And at that point, that's where I'd like to see the over. Oh, he went for it.
Mm. Is that 5 point?
Yeah,
Is that
5.
Set point.
Oh, ooh, 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 ooh.
Mm.
Timeout call.
Oh, jeez. Doug doesn't want to go down without a fight.
What does the kid do? You think he goes on goal or off goal?
I think,
I think he goes cut off goal.
yeah, I think he does too.
Oh, he went for it.
the
He went
under.
for it. Cross.
Oh.
Oh. That
With
was
the under.
smooth. That was smooth.
Equal under.
And he hit that so almost like before it went left of center.
Right, yeah, it was early.
It was
release.
early.
Yeah,
That was a pretty shot.
smart.
That was a great shot by Doug.
Like to beat the defense back, might as well do it quicker.
Great shot by Doug. Doug's done that a couple times. Which is to say, those are wasted opportunities for Jacob. Jacob's had him down 6-6. I mean 6-5. Let Doug come back.
Right.
Was that the 5th game?
Yes.
Yes.
Just curious.
3-2 Jacob.
For those of y'all,
I'm saying that in earnest.
Oh. Oh, I got you now.
oh.
He's saying that, winner of the 5th game usually goes on to win the set, because that's what I said earlier.
So Alex, with his commentary, he thinks Jacob just missed his chance to come back. I will say this. It is 3-2. I don't know if I'd say he just missed his chance. But let's just say that this is a pretty important game. Because if Doug comes back 3-3, there's a shift in momentum and in confidence. And confidence and being able to play loose and free.
Oh, yeah. Game 7, really. Jacob doesn't want to lose this game.
No,
He wants to
not
just-
being down 3-1.
in
That
this
is
set-
very deflating. And even right now, he's probably, I would think, unless he's not wired that way, you start thinking to yourself, I better not lose this because I was up 3-1.
Right.
And that adds pressure. Doug selling out. Ooh, Doug was selling out and he got caught.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Because he's not giving up any straights. He's telling that kid, you're gonna have to beat me with the under. Ooh.
I like that.
Oh
setup,
man, I do too. I love seeing that little delay. I mean, that kid.
Oh.
Look at that. That was nice. And I get it when you're younger, and you got all that speed, those fast twitch muscles, and you're excited. It's the first time you've been with a lady. It doesn't take very long.
We're looking at 5-2 here. Jacob is taking a commanding control of this game.
Okay, there's the cross.
Oh, it's 5-2 now. Jeez. Yeah, Doug needs to tighten up that defense.
I like that. I'd love to see an over from there. Yeah, look, he tried it. It just wasn't Wasn't good.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh wow. I like that. Good. That's alright though.
Still 5-2.
You can see why that window is broken. Ooh, just missed the cross.
Try it again.
No. Alright. Somebody needs to tell him, you're grounded. No more forehands. No more hand serves. No more double banks. Clean those up, and it's a different game. Oh, that's nice. That's nice too. He went cross. Oh, I missed that. Oh.
Doug left out there.
Yeah. That's good defense from Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. I don't know what
He
you
went
call
double.
that.
He went double.
That was-
Look, if you're that close right there, why aren't you going over? You're that close to the right. Ooh.
Five, 3.
Oh. Uh-oh. 5-4. This kid needs to slow it down
That's
just
the-
a little.
That is what makes an over dangerous.
That's a good off goal.
If you miss an over,
What are we at?
I think we're at 5-5.
Doug called a timeout at 5-5. I'm okay with it, but he had the momentum. I mean, I'm alright with it, I guess. Oh, you see? You gave him time to set up the shot. Either way.
Either
And
way.
now, Jacob's got the timeout.
Oh, no. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
He's going to go off goal,
I think
and
it's
he's
gonna-
going to hit him with the cross.
Oh, he went for the over. Off-speed over.
Off-speed over.
Timeout, Jacob.
I think if Doug could have that back, he would take it back because he hasn't scored with one off speed over the entire match.
Oh, transition.
jeez.
Oh, to a cross.
Ooh, he should have. That should have been it right there. I say he goes cut. Oh man, he really wants. Okay, kid.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
That's good defense. Oh, both of them having their opportunities to seal this game. Oh, that was good. Ooh.
Game point, set point.
This is good. This is good.
Oh.
All right, kid. What you got? No timeouts left. 6-6. Set point, game point. Doug Howard is fighting back from a 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
Deficit.
Three games to 1, yeah.
Oh, nice. No, he missed it.
He went for 2.
He went for.
Oh.
Oh,
No. Game 7. Doug lives in set 4.
I really would have liked to have seen the kid set up a couple of off goals, take it close to center, and pop the under.
This is a possible match game here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It most certainly is.
Yeah. 3-3.
Your nose back here. Whoa.
Oh,
we're
We owed. Man,
That hurts.
it does.
That hurts. It is 3 games to 3. Set 4. Doug
Doug,
up
right.
3-0, and he came back from 3-1.
Right, in this set. Being down 3-1.
Jacob had set point. Yeah.
Make sure you drink them all.
Hey, did you want to play another set after this? game?
Yeah.
Well, then lose. And you'll play another set. If you lose this game, you play another set.
Well, I'm talking about not for the challenge match.
Well, you just need to score 7 points.
You got it.
Yeah.
Come on, brother. That was devastating, in my opinion.
Well, you know, you gotta shake that stuff off and know that as long as you can still get a possession in this game, you are not beat.
You got to give Doug a lot of credit,
Yeah,
fighting back.
yeah, I know.
He was
for sure.
he was down in that entire game.
Yeah,
He's been down in this entire
right, he's
set.
down 5-2
Wee.
or 4-2, 5-2, something like that last game. And for him to respond to that, I mean,
So, Alex, I would say I think Jacob could, in that game, have missed his chance to come back. Because now it's 3-3.
I believe in the underdog.
You think he takes it another set?
I think Jacob digs deep.
I think Doug closes him out.
Jacob, I'm not going out like that is his mentality. I'm not getting 4-0'd. And he responds this game.
Okay. Jacob, you know, I think this is a valuable lesson. I think this is going to be good for you to look at it. Doug is strong. Let's see if you can sell out for this cross. But I like Doug in this one. Oof, he went right well immediately. Uh-oh.
Well under.
Doug hasn't really shot that much at all, which,
He doesn't.
you know, Jacob hasn't been ready for it, and he shot 2. Oh, well, that was a little. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And he went right well again.
Yeah,
He went right well again.
yeah.
See, that's what I've been talking about. It's there. And mix that in with cut. It's there for him.
It's about executing it, man. Not that it's there or not.
Doug went for another under.
Right one, yeah.
Another under.
Oof.
Ooh, God. Hey,
Uh-oh.
that kid's left wall is nasty.
Yeah. All right, there's Doug slowing it down.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
another right wall.
Gave him something to think about. Ugh. Okay. Now he's starting to go with his.
Is that another right wall?
Yeah, hit another right wall. Just to show him that he's got it. Keep him honest. I'd really like to see a cut from there.
That's 4 right walls.
Jacob called the timeout. Probably good. Because those right walls are very crispy. And I don't know.
Chops mallet. Sweaty palms.
Like right here. Doug is dialed in on the defense. Nice. I mean, we've seen Doug like this in practice. He's just
Yeah,
feeling it.
there's that
He's
cross.
just grooving.
Yeah. 5-4.
Ah.
Oh, good chase.
Ooh, we almost got him. You do not want to get this to 6-4, match point 4. I'm sure he would love to see the 5-5 right now. Uh-oh. Point 5. He goes under.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is.
Good job, Doug.
Very good for Doug. We'll get Doug in here in just a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Commentate, tell us what he liked, tell us what he didn't like, although there's not much that he wouldn't have liked in that he got everything he wanted.
Well, they won the 5th game.
So I was wrong. I was wrong on that one.
But no,
Doug
Doug won the
fifth.
5th game.
keep Doug out of it.
Oh, there's the get you some. Here, call Doug in so we can get a
Everybody
post match.
who won Game 5 won set.
Doug, they request your presence for the online feed if you have a moment to talk.
And here he comes,
Hey.
victorious in a successful challenge of his number 12 ranking. Take a seat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Take a seat. First of all, congratulations. It was
I
a
appreciate
very,
it, Marcus.
very well played match. I thought your defense against his cut looked really good. He wasn't giving you a lot of crosses, but you gave him a lot of crosses. What did you see? What did you feel were your keys to victory?
Well, obviously the cross, and then I was shooting the under, the weak wall under,
Uh-huh.
just killing them with that, and so that was, and I was setting up the same way I was doing the cross.
Yes, you were.
And I was just throwing every once in a while. I was throwing some right walls, and I saved the right wall attack until this last game.
Yeah, we saw that. We
So
saw
You
that.
scored
so
like
that's-
5 right balls.
Yeah, well, that was like, okay, he hasn't been seeing this at all the whole entire match, and so that was my alternative because, you know, that one game he actually started honing in on my cross, or it might have been a little fatigue because I did tweak my arm trying to snap.
So
what
we were
happened?
wondering
Was that
about
when you
that,
lost your
yeah.
mallet and went falling into the other room?
Oh yeah. Well, I turned my arm and I went like this trying to catch it, and when I did this, I like overstretched and it tweaked, and then so I'm like, oh, I was like, holy crap. And so
Well, here, let's
and
get
the
you
mallet just sort of took off.
into the feed here.
And so, oh, hello, folks.
So, why don't you tell us a little bit about set one? Set one was big. It was the first time you saw him.
Yeah,
Play.
And so I had to make adjustments. I was like, oh, jeez, I haven't played him well since last year at Worlds here in Houston, and so and I was like, okay.
What was he doing different? What did you see, or was it?
He will give me a different defense. I didn't see he was doing something really quirky with his arm.
I saw that.
And
yeah.
and so it took me a little bit,
Okay.
and oh, so sorry. All right. Yeah, and
Good,
so
good. Which way am I going?
okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Here we go. Okay, and so it took me a little bit to adjust to that, and then so after set one, I wanted to set two a lot more confident. And,
Yeah, I figured. Well, let's back up.
Okay.
Because it was match point.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm sorry, set point, game one.
Either way. Yeah.
It went either way.
Mhm.
What were you thinking then? Were you nervous? Like, oh, I don't want to give this kid the first set. Did that even cross your
No,
mind?
it didn't
or-
cross my mind. I've played so many 6-6 games
Right.
with my partners, Marcus and Vince.
Right, yeah. You're-
Over in San Antonio, we've trained for it, so I knew what to do in that situation. Control, set up, and if I remember correctly, I did an off go.
Yes, you did.
And then crossed him up.
Yeah.
Because I saw what he did with his defense after I did the off goal.
Yeah.
And so
And
yeah.
you played the off goal really well today.
Mm-hmm.
It really kept him guessing.
Mhm.
I mean, really, the end of the story was your cross. Cross worked perfectly. Setup was good. You set it up off that little razzle dazzle, the tap around the world.
Yeah.
Kind of, on
Yeah.
that puck, and you were shooting the under. You were shooting the cross, and every once in a while you mix in a power straight from there.
Mhm.
Even if it went off goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's still
Just to keep him
still-
honest. Yeah.
Right, and I mean it worked very well.
Mm-hmm.
It was very. When we saw that first set, we were thinking, oh, this could be a marathon.
Mhm.
But then you really started kind of getting into your game.
Mm-hmm.
Much praise to you because you played. I practiced with you. You played just like you practiced. You didn't do anything different.
Mhm.
I didn't see anything different in terms of your defense or in terms of your offense. I didn't see you choke up or mishit stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you really. This is what I see from you every Tuesday, every Saturday.
Yeah.
And it was successful against a rising star here in let's call a spade. He was the most improved player in World Championships in March.
Mhm.
At the Worlds at Rice. you know, we knew he had changed his mallet. He went to a hard top.
And a high.
I'm sorry, a high hard, and you know, typically that's meant for defense, and then also to get a little bit of weight behind your unders. But what I noticed was his unders were really, really effective from more right of center when he moved it over from left of center, which I just so happen to feed you a lot of left of center right walls. You were doing exactly what I thought you would do against him, which was block him.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little something though. He hit intentionally. He was shooting double banks. What were you thinking when you saw double banks?
Thank you.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because-
Hey, I'll take your double. I'll take your double.
I'll take your double.
Okay.
And he may have scored 5 the whole entire thing.
Yeah, maybe. And he shot a lot. of them.
But he probably lost the equal amount.
I would have liked to have seen.
Just lost possession.
I would have liked to have seen him from right of center instead of trying to set up a double, set up the over.
Yeah.
The over seems like a much more realistic shot to hit than a
hit
double.
the double. Yeah.
Or set up a cut that comes, you know, cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah, Jacob played really well.
He did.
I'm impressed with his improvements. You know, he's hitting the puck a lot crisper, and his left ball is looking pretty sweet.
My left ball's juicy.
Yeah,
Crispy.
Yeah,
Crispy.
But you know, I was seeing it from, you know, Vince. You know, he's a lefty, so I've got to, you know, you've got to be on point to block him.
Right,
You
because
know,
that's his strong.
Yeah,
wall.
that's his strong wall, and so that definitely helped.
Yeah.
In a lot of aspects, and then
I mean, you sold out for his cut. He was successful in the cut a little bit in set one, but after that, I mean, you really didn't give him a lot of that.
yeah,
You made him earn it going under.
yeah.
Um,
So yeah, and that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to say, okay, I'm gonna make you either shoot a really accurate cut or good high deception cut,
Right.
and or
Yeah, a
an
couple
under.
of them.
And
Yeah, a
I
couple.
was blocking his overs, and so I was like, I'm gonna take away his overs and try to minimize all his straight shots.
Well,
Yeah.
it was a great showing. 4-0. That's amazing. That's
Thank you.
really good.
Appreciate it.
And then, you know, we thought this was going to go a fifth set. It because he had you down 3-1. He had a little injury, and you know what? It
Fight
just
through.
you fought through it. I've seen you do that in San Antonio. Again, like I said, you didn't do anything that I haven't seen you do in San Antonio, and that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing.
Yeah.
Because you got to
Play
play.
like you
You got to play
practice.
like you practice.
Practice like you play.
If anybody who's watching, that's a good example of why it's so important to put in the time on the table. We put in lots of time on the table. So you look sharp, you look crisp. Mentally, you were where you needed to be, and it was a successful defense of your number 12 ranking.
Thank you. Yeah.
Congratulations
Thank you.
once again,
Yes, sir.
and stay tuned because we've got the doubleheader,
Yep.
which is
Marcus.
myself against Lewis. He's got something I want, which is redemption. He came to San Antonio last year. He played a great match. He beat me in a 7-setter. And I'm looking to defend my rank, number 7. So that way San Antonio can go home nice and happy on that
2-1-0.
drive. 2-1-0.
2-1-0, man.
So we've got to drive back to San Antonio, and we prefer to do that with smiles on our faces. I know this guy is going to be happy going home.
Yeah.
But we're a team, so it's going to be a lot better if I can pick up the W. Lewis is a very crafty player. I think he's underrated. I think he, with practice partners like Phil and really the Houston contingency, he sees a lot of different attacks. I think he's very smart. I'm excited to see what comes out of the doubleheader.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Good luck to you, partner.
Appreciate
it. You know, you play your game. You know, you're gonna.
I'm hopeful.
Yeah,
We're hopeful.
very hopeful.
And you know, those of y'all who still need to put down the predictions, you can put the predictions in the feed. We'll have the feed up again real soon. We're thinking that match is probably going to start. Well, you see, Lewis isn't even here yet, so it might not start till about 4:00.
Yeah.
So that gives me an opportunity to get something to eat. We'll see y'all guys again at 4:00. We're
Yeah.
gonna grab something to eat with my practice partner here. And so far, San Antonio is 1-0 on the day.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Bam.
Hi to my peeps. Out there in Facebook land. Thank you, Alex.
only game I'll take from Vince. That was fun.
I like that. I like that cut looking cross.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We're going to cut off the camera so that we can play some more air hockey. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys in a bit at the next challenge match.